Yes, we are live.
All right. Hello. Thursday. Who's in tomorrow? Mike and who?
Gilroy.
Oh, Jesus.
Dynamic duo.
Tough end of the week. We'll get through it, guys. Dan Billerica is here. I'm happy to see him. Justin and Coleman are here, and Pizza Guy is here as well.
How you doing, Kirk?
Good. One of my least favorite people. The worst faces. Just the worst. The worst. Look at the outfit. Just the worst.
Or are you trying
Green
to,
socks.
Trying to prove sneakers right with this pairing?
What do you mean?
I mean, all the third chairs are terrible.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, God, goodness gracious. Scraping the bottom of the barrel.
What is it about my face that you hate?
It's just one of those instinct things, you know?
It is what it is.
I agree with you on that. I mean, I like you. You're a nice guy and everything, but it's just like, oh God, this is just bad vibe. Aren't you? You're a sales guy, right?
Yeah, mortgages.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, right. Just a fucking phony. Just a thief. Oh, you'll be in jail. At least you'll be in jail in a few years. I would think.
I don't think so. The business is starting to kick up, Kirk.
Things are going well.
Yeah, things are starting to move around for me.
In the mortgage business.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Well,
Yeah.
that's good. I'm happy for you.
Appreciate that. And the pizza business is doing well too. So that's
Your dad's doing well.
He's doing well. He's going to Florida next week to relax, get some R&R.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good. He goes down. Oh, why does he go? Does it go there this time every year?
No, so they bought a place a couple years ago in Delray Beach.
Oh, nice.
Him and my mother, and
Nice.
so my mom works at a college, and they just finished school, so she went down yesterday. So he's going down for a week too.
What better time to go to Florida in the summer?
I know.
Does your mom go in the winter? Oh, she can't because of. Does she go during the break?
During the break, she goes down. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. How's your brother doing? Do you have a brother? I don't know.
Yeah, no. Yeah, Stevie's doing well.
Good.
He's
I
doing
thought you had
well.
a brother, though.
I have multiple. Actually, shout out to my brother Zach. He passed the bar exam to be an attorney in Massachusetts. So
I was going to say he passed away. I was going to say, wow, that's like quite a shout out. Shout out to Zach.
But Stevie
Well,
will
good
be.
for Zach.
He'll be running the ship at Steve's Pizza. Like,
Good. Oh, right. I knew that's right. Okay.
Like Chris Clemmer said, a rudderless ship.
Right. So you got one good brother. The guy who's actually in a real decent business. The other one's a lawyer. The other guy's a fucking mortgage salesman. Jesus God. But I mean, pizza, also is like a front usually most of the time.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
My dad would always say that. Anytime we would go to an Italian restaurant, anytime my dad would say the mafia is covering this place. Like, Dad, it's like a Italian. Like, what are you talking about?
Did he always sit with his
His
himself
back against the
facing?
wall? Yeah. He's like, this place is mopped up. I'm like, why? You might be right, but why? I don't.
He's checking the shitter for revolvers.
Yeah, right. I mean, your dad would never get a neighborhood shakedown for protection or anything at the pizza place?
We actually do appreciate it when the police show up and eat there. Free security. So we do always appreciate that.
The police suck off. I'm the only one with any balls around here.
They trade muffins for the pizza.
That's it. That's true. Yeah, it's true. That's true. Oh, you're no worse thing. You're kind of you look and remind me a little bit of Coleman.
Oh, fuck that.
You see it, Janny?
What?
A little bit?
Why would Coleman say fuck off to that? What do you mean?
Yeah, I know, honestly, Coleman. I should be the one saying.
All I can see are these green socks.
I will say the shoes.
they're golf
shoes
socks.
up to where the flood end is it's just a brutal look.
This is my look.
That could be like Gus sitting there.
That's. I mean, you're almost like a cousin of. Almost like if Coleman and Gus had a kid.
Oh my God.
I mean, in a way, like you have the worst qualities of both, which is almost endearing in a way. You're starting to win me over, I think, a little bit.
I do have a bet that by the end of the show, you're going to be a full Joe the Pizza Guy convert again.
Who'd you make that bet with?
Myself.
Okay, yes.
I was not a part of that.
What the hell are you
bet at all.
talking about? You fucking yapping about?
Yeah, like Kirk at the end is going to go, you know what?
God, I like him. He's got bad. I got friends with bad face. He's got a bad face.
Yeah, but even if, would
you know what I'm saying? When you look at him, do you think he looks like an asshole?
Yeah, he's kind of got like that smuggish look.
Yes.
But
I agree with that.
It's surprising that you have a blue collar
background.
Yeah, it's like you're running away from it.
That's more of my mother like dressing me up as a kid, like making me look more preppy to get away from that blue collar background.
Is she still doing that? Did you do it this morning?
No, but
you're on your own now, Joe.
Yeah, but I still like the look though. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, because you're mama's boy.
Yeah, a little bit.
There's
Yeah,
nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong.
I love my mom.
Yeah, good. I like that, Joe. You're good. Joe's a good guy.
And he's literally wearing a blue collar right now, too.
Shut up, Danny.
You're on the show.
Jesus Christ. So Friday is Mike and Gilroy.
Yes.
Tuesday is Mike Geary and Beyond Average Mick.
Let's go. Let's go.
We messaged with each other last night. He's excited to come back. He says he's feeling well. So Mick returns Tuesday after a long hiatus of nearly 2 weeks. I hope he's doing. As always, I'm fascinated to know what. I was talking to Jeff about him yesterday, and Jeff's like, "Do you think he's mad?" Or I said to him, "I was like, I think he really hates you and Dan right now."
I hope that was it.
Yes.
That has to be.
You know that was some knowledge, Justin?
I don't. I just knowing Mick. Yes.
Sure, it's possible. So we'll find out. He's in Tuesday, and then cobble together, whatever the hell the other 4 days. Who knows? 3 days, whatever it is. So yeah. How you doing, Danny?
I'm doing very well, thank you, Kirk. How are you?
Any thoughts? I'm like, what's going on in your life? I'm doing fine. Thank you. Nobody ever asked me, Danny. Thank you. I'm doing well.
I'm
Thank you. It's
glad
very
to
kind
hear
of
that.
you.
I check in on you every day. So
Yes.
it's nice to be able to ask you in person.
What's new with you?
What's
that hat?
It's one of these like it's just like a shamrock.
I know it is, but
flag thing.
Lucky something.
Lucky-
It's a golf.
actually a
oh,
grand.
it's not like a. It's not okay.
I bought it in actually at.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you. TPC Sawgrass, right? No, not Sawgrass.
Nope. Norton.
No, what's the one where they play Waste Management?
Oh,
Scottsdale.
Scottsdale. Yeah.
Actually bought it at the pro shop there.
You were there for the tournament.
No, I was there for work and just went into the pro
Drove
shop.
by the pro shop. You were there working at the pro shop.
Well, the pro shop, there's a pro shop out on the hotel grounds, and I did an
I
event
got
at
you.
the hotel.
I got you.
Why wouldn't you buy a TPC Scottsdale specific hat?
What do you care?
It's just a question.
gives a shit?
It's just a
He
question.
likes the hat.
I like the hat a little better.
What's new with you?
Well, since you asked, work is a little crazy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, a lot of big changes going on right now, so everybody's a little bit on edge.
Okay, you're handling it okay.
I'm
You're
trying.
a tense guy.
I
can't imagine you in war. I don't understand.
Well,
You're very nervous. In war, were you calm?
yeah.
Yeah,
For the
but
most
you're
part.
very timid, sort of kind. I don't know.
It depends on the circumstances.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely.
Were you one of these like what was it? Where they were like destroying these Abu Ghraib? What was it? The yeah, was that you? Were you doing that? Were you stuffing people in lockers? Or?
No, I wasn't. So I drove the ship that then dropped off the
Okay,
Marines, and
yeah.
they'd go do.
You
the
did your
actual
job.
killing.
Yeah, okay,
So
yeah.
I mean, I had to drive around the bad guys.
Right, but you were around shooting, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I get to shoot some guns. I'm actually a pretty good shot.
Yeah, but you're are you a good basketball player?
I'm fucking horrible.
All right. Any updates on that?
I'm a good team guy. I'm a good six.
Yeah,
man.
you'd be a good. Yeah, be a good.
You look
Kev-
like a good
I'm the
glue
pump
guy.
up guy.
Yeah, I'm
guy
sure
on the
Danny would be
bench.
able to leave the house on a weekday night and hang out, play basketball, and get something to eat with the guys.
That exact thought actually ran through my mind.
If we play it in your basement, are we allowed to? Would you be allowed to go downstairs for 5 minutes and watch the
5
game?
minutes.
Okay, good. All right,
5
good.
minutes and then back
Good.
up to take the baby. Yeah.
Any updates on this?
Yes. So
Do you play basketball, Joe?
I played in like middle school. I can't shoot, but I'm a ferocious defender.
Okay, you're not the kind of guy if everyone's playing. You're not the kind of be the only guy in the group to rip your shirt off, would you?
No, absolutely not.
that level
Absolutely
of
not.
asshole,
it was
are
a
you?
hot day.
I gotta say this for Coleman.
Everybody else had their shirt. I fucking hate guys who do that. One of my great friends when I was younger, Sean Oliver, still a friend of mine. He had a brother, Chris Oliver, who I played basketball with. Nice guy too. But he would take his shirt off, and he was the biggest sweater of all
That's
time.
the advantage, though.
And you couldn't, guarding him was so gross. And that's, to his advantage, he was a good player, a short guy, but he used that to his advantage. And it was,
Absolutely.
as a kid, I would never take my shirt off to play shirts and skins.
You got to give Coleman credit
We
to
gotta
take his
switch
shirt off
something up.
with those floppy titties out too.
It's unbelievable.
You got to switch something up. If it's not working, it's like maybe it's the shirt. Take it off.
I don't think the shirt
Clearly
was the
that
problem.
didn't-
Yeah.
I'm still blind my glasses off. I can't say that. It was fucking, I thought it was Sydney Sweeney. I thought something leaked. Those things were just flopping around.
I spend, as a man, the larger man, I spend very little time with my shirt off, including in the comfort of my own home.
Same.
I can't imagine like getting out there and
And he's so
exposing
bad.
anything.
He's
And
such a bad player, too.
These are
and you're a ball hog, too.
I am not. That's
You're a guy.
100%.
There's nothing worse than the guy who checks in, gets the ball back, and then shoots.
No.
That's the worst.
I'm the least ball hog there
is an
is.
agreement. One of the great agreements of all time among men. I don't care which side you're on. Palestine, whatever, Nazis, not whatever. Is if you check, get it back. You're passing once.
Yes.
You did that a bunch of times. You shot first.
But, okay, because nothing was working for the team. But overall, I think that those clips are put together and they're just showing all these shots. I rarely shoot.
Coleman, I see you shoot and hits the top of the backboard.
These are clipped together. This
You're
is
on a shot
this
limit
is a hit
on my
piece.
team. You're on a shot limit.
Absolutely.
2.7
That's
points.
how I'm
Are
a
those
pass
stats
first
real?
guy.
2.7 points.
That was a bad
stats.
season.
2.7 points to pick up basketball.
Bad season. I didn't play every game. I was working and trying to get back.
You
Sometimes.
play every game. What's that have to do with the points per game average? Though?
Played 6 games.
I did not.
Well, it says maybe the stats. Are you calling the stats line?
Yes, I am.
But
Also,
it doesn't
they
matter if you
don't
play
count-
one game or if you play 20 games. It's points per game, not total points.
Yeah, they never got stats right though for me.
Who's keeping these stats
For
anyway?
you?
Well, I would have to go
You're
check.
Rick Carlisle?
I would go check, and I'd be like, "Did you get that assist? Did you get that rebound?" And they're
You
like,
would
"No."
check with these people?
I would because I want.
We're here. There's
everyone
only
bragged
one
about
stat that matters on my team. One. W. That's
Agreed.
it. That's it.
Team to team to team.
Right. Exactly. I don't want if I hear you complaining about shots or stats, you're fired. I don't need any of that.
I am a team first guy. All I want is for us to win.
So we have me, you, Mutt, Gus. I saw Cinema Lords. The only rule of Cinema Lords is he has to wear his shorts.
The cargo
He
shorts.
has to wear his cargo
baggy.
shorts. Yeah, he has to wear those shorts, and he's in. So that's a good 5 right there.
Does he have to close the door when he pisses too?
I did hear he had the door, but like this is an open door urine policy.
Yeah.
So I had the
Too bad.
thought
If
this
Al
morning-
I heard the Shabaks talk about this. I listened to some of his show running this morning. Another like trip back in time to 2015. Like I just don't need this in my life. But I guess he took a piss and now. But too bad you're here. Like you're, right?
when you walk in that
Absolutely.
bathroom,
Shit.
it feels like
Where?
the
Where
door
did
is
you see
shut.
when you
Like
first
you're-
walked in?
He was
Yes.
sitting in the chair?
No, he was not.
Yes, he was.
No, he was not.
But and then Tom Shack was yelling at her because she wasn't showing her tits or something. I didn't even understand it. That's weird.
Well, she asked him how she looked, and he said she looked a little puffy, and so she didn't like that. And
It's nice of him to say that.
He basically told her to wear a raincoat.
Right. She seemed lovely. So anyway, yeah. So Sim Lords is in. That's a 5 right now in the updates.
So then Kevin from Bristol really wants in on this. Okay.
Nope. I mean, there's.
I will be a backup point guard if you need one.
You know
Thank
who
you,
might be great?
Who?
Is Beanbag Ron.
Great.
Yeah, great.
Why?
I think he's a good basketball player. I have inside knowledge.
He's annoying, but sure, we can bring him in.
Polar said long
Well,
commute.
so they travel.
He'll
We'll
travel.
get him for a game. He's got his kid. I get the kid. I think at Burlington this year.
Had a bunch of random Minifans reach out, but it's like if you're like, do you want Dan from Newton on the team?
No.
There was Sports Dan Tony.
I don't know who that is.
He said myself, 6'2" white guy, and
How about the guy
Tall
at the?
Minifan.
How about the guy at the guy at the
Yeah.
Delaware show? He's
Yes.
7'5".
Yes.
This guy was good. Mo. He said he played and coached in college. Still plays in leagues in Hartford twice a week. He's 6'3", can play anywhere from 1 through 5. Scored 1,000 points in college between community and D3.
All right, hey, bring him in.
It's a solid one.
Bring him in. I don't want ringers though either. I kind of want the team to be the guys we know.
Yeah.
And they need to be there every single
Yes.
There's no.
Yeah. That's right. Every week. Gotta be there every week.
Nothing worse than a guy who's like half in, half out on a men's team.
That's what Coleman sounds like he did one year. He said he didn't play a lot one season.
Yeah, it was tough with my job at the
But
time.
Mutt's also like trying to get out of it too. He's like, I can do it some weeks.
He'll be there. It's gonna be the highlight of his week. You think Mutt's not gonna be there?
No, Mutt will be there. But this was Coleman's stats: 2.7 points, 3.3 rebounds, 1 assist, 0.2 steals a game.
Jesus.
Hit piece.
What about field goal percentage? That's not listed.
It's not listed. But
8%.
and also
Pass first.
there was 47 players listed.
Yeah.
What do you think he was ranked out of 47?
44th.
No,
42.
39.
Oh God.
These are lies.
Coleman, I just have one thing about your game. You watching the video, you looked like the biggest kid on the court. You know?
There were some bigger.
A lot of
But
jump shots.
a lot of
though.
the kids that were guarding you were smaller than you. Why don't you just take them to the rim?
That's because these are clipped together, showing just my shooting. I typically do drive. I'm a big pump fake guy.
Yeah. Did you play basketball in high school?
No,
Okay. I didn't know. I don't. Okay.
no, like some travel here and there, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, all right. We'll see how it goes. Do we have a league at all yet or no?
Yes. So
Oh, we do?
The Boston, what is it? The Boston Ski and Sports Club. It plays
Where's
at
that?
the track at New Balance.
In Brighton?
Yes.
That's too close to EI.
Okay.
I don't want to do that.
Well, Mutt's already going to be there
Yeah,
at the gym.
it's true. I don't want to go to Brighton. Find somewhere like away. I don't want to go driving to the city. I have no desire to do.
How far would you drive away?
I drive 100 miles the other way as opposed to driving into the city.
Okay.
Look at Danny's town, Billerica. Sneakers will play.
I also heard that
With
some of these.
Does a record matter? I don't know. Does time in prison affect his? I don't know. We'll find out.
His eligibility.
Yeah, I don't know. What's that?
With the 30 and up leagues, they
Yeah.
typically allow one younger guy too, though.
That'd be you.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Good.
we should be good.
Oh, they
Oh,
think
I was going to say Gus is actually older than we thought.
yes. Yeah. They're gonna think Coleman's like a ringer because he's younger. Brick jumpers. And,
Don't worry, they're gonna size them up and warm ups. Be like, yeah, we're
that's
fine.
true. Behind the back, passing nobody.
Well, it's like when there's your actual age and then your age,
That's true.
like
Yes. That
Winning
cool.
DNA.
how your body actually.
Yes.
Now, Kirk, are you player coach, or are you going to bring in a coach as well? Somebody. on the
No,
bench?
I'm going to coach the team.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we'll be in good hands. Justin's in charge of snacks, I
Yep.
guess, which nobody wants.
I can't coach. I don't know. I don't even watch basketball.
Nobody's saying you should be the coach.
Well, you said yesterday. You said Justin can coach. And
Well,
I
you
said,
got to
no.
stand there and make sure guys are okay. And
Yeah, I'll make sure everyone's hydrated, everyone's fed.
if somebody needs a substitution, just kind of keep an eye on it.
So more like the water boy.
Yeah, snacks.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. All right, good.
5 donuts at halftime.
Donuts. Jesus.
We're gonna have pizza afterwards. We'll be good.
We're going out after.
Yeah.
We're in the town.
I mean, I could make the pizza happen.
That's
Just saying.
true, too.
I'm just saying.
That's a good point. I didn't think of that.
I mean, when my dad used to play men's league hockey, he would bring sandwiches for the team.
That's very classy.
He's a classy guy.
That's a nice thing. All right, there you go. So what else? Oh, what else going on with you? You going to say something or no?
No.
Take it easy. So why do you have 2 phones?
Well, one's my work phone.
Okay.
I'm technically on the clock, but you know. just in case.
In case what?
I just got a monitor.
Okay. What happens if something serious happens?
I don't know.
You have to leave?
You're stuck with me.
You're probably gonna get really pissed.
Show me over. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to pull a Mick.
God.
But no, life's good. You know,
Good.
Got the kids crawling around. I know I'm the first one to have kids.
You are.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's good. But you know, they're growing up. They're getting along with each other. It's dealing with daycare and babysitters, and my wife hates the babysitter, so I'm trying.
Oh, really?
I'm trying to deal with that because I don't want to go through the process of finding a new one.
Why does she hate the babysitter?
She talks too much. She's very on.
Is she
Is she
attractive?
really?
She's a good-looking older lady. Yeah.
Older?
Yeah.
How old is she?
60s.
Really? Good looking lady in her 60s.
Keeps it tight.
Oh. Not good for her.
Yeah.
Oh, but
She
she's
talks too much. You know?
she's a yapper. I can
She'll
see.
walk in the morning and she has a couple talking points ready to go. Hopefully she doesn't watch the show, but
I'm guessing she probably doesn't.
she'll have she'll be ready to talk about, first the weather, of course, then allergies, then one of the show. Oh, I just finished Vikings on Netflix. It's so gory. Meanwhile, the baby's in the corner crying. I'm trying to figure out when I got to go to work, and the 4-year-old.
So you're not going to say to her, hey, you don't tell her to basically shut up in a nice way.
I'm too much of a pussy.
I can't do that either. I'm not good at that.
That's hard. To her face,
Yeah.
it's hard. I mean,
So you don't want to fire her.
no, I don't. My wife does.
She does. But your wife won't do it.
I actually think she might.
Yeah.
If it comes to that.
Your wife's tough, huh?
She's really not.
Hell on wheels, man.
She's come across tough on the show. But she's a very, I mean,
Yeah.
she puts up with me. So
That's true. It's a good point. I'm sure she's very
I married up, so
Yeah, I'm sure of that.
Is the price point good? Is that part of the reason why you don't want to fire?
she's fine. I mean, it's not cheap these days.
Yeah, what is the working rate? I don't know.
Usually anywhere for like a decent babysitter with some experience,
Yeah.
25 to 30 an hour.
How many hours a
somewhere
week?
in there. She does 18 a week,
18 a week. Okay.
and then but because then my in-laws help out 3 days a week, and then we've got one kid in daycare 3 days a week.
Jesus.
It's
expensive.
Couple grand a month just on it's like shout out Pat Ford. It's kind of like parking. Like you're paying to not use
Oh, for
be
sure.
with your kid.
Yeah.
It's like,
Justin will do it.
Yeah, $30 an hour, sure.
$30 an hour.
I feel like that's actually a fair price.
I
have
guess.
no clue. I'm not even close to having kids.
well, and some days, so one day a week she has just the baby, 'cause
Right.
the other kid's in daycare,
And she got the other.
and the other day she's got both, and she charges the same rate for both days. So I kind of
That's pretty good.
because if
that's
I were her,
fair.
I might be like, hey,
Yeah, 50% or something.
a couple extra shekels a day. I got to juggle 2 kids, maybe.
No, not close to having kids yet, Joe. No relationship, right?
No,
dating.
I'm
one-
actually dating someone right now.
You are?
Yeah, we're just about to hit 4 months. She's a great girl.
I can't imagine the hell she goes through. Having to deal with
I pulled a scummy move
You're just
last
on.
weekend.
You're just on. Like, what'd you do? Go ahead.
So I was supposed to watch.
Will this be a scummy move, Justin? Yes or no?
Yes.
I think so too.
So we had plans last week, and I was going to stay at her place. She's going to run a 5K, and I was going to, just stand by the finish line and be like, "Yeah, way to go, babe. Good job." I woke up. It was really sunny outside and like 65 degrees, and I was like, "I need to golf today."
Yeah, it's a scummy move.
You're a dick. Why?
Yeah,
Well, you couldn't just go golf in the afternoon.
well, like the whole point is I'm going to stay afterwards. We're going to have lunch and stuff.
Then you golf after that. It's late out till 8 o'clock. Where'd you play?
We at Pleasant Valley in Sutton.
That's a good course. Oh, you remember there?
I'm a member there. Yep.
I like that course.
Great.
I was
Honestly,
talking to Whitney about that course the other day.
I shot 71 too, so it was a career day for me. So
I almost want to play there, but I don't want to play there.
if
with
you ever just reach out to me via DM,
can I do without playing with you?
I will talk to the pro to get you out there
Okay.
without me.
All right. Can you not be on the premises at the time?
I can't promise that.
All right.
If it's during the week, then yes.
Will your dad bring a sandwich after?
I can get you a sandwich too.
So I mean, but you could play golf.
I admit it was a scumbag move. Like,
What did your girlfriend think of this?
she was upset. And
What do the friends think? That's the thing. What are the friends? The friends don't. The friends don't like
I'll
it.
give her credit. She kind of like didn't tell the whole story to her friends to not make me look as bad. So
Oh, she
Classic,
totally did.
classic battered girlfriend behavior right there. She doesn't tell the whole story. Like, oh yeah, he's really great. Like, yeah, he's really good. He shot a 71. Like, oh yeah, he's an
It
asshole.
was sunny out.
It was 65 and sunny.
the worst part is like after she came to the golf course afterwards, I was sitting on
Came
the
by
patio.
after?
Yeah.
for you?
No,
Poor
just
girl.
after we were done because we had a party to go to
Yeah.
afterwards. And I was like, yeah, I shot 71. And then when we went to the party, my friends are asking me how golf was. And I was like, shot 71. And she did not want to hear any more of that.
That's not nice.
Yeah.
You should be there for. I mean, it's only 3 miles, but still, you should be there for that. That's a nice moment for her.
Shot
Yeah,
72
no, I
would have
know.
been in your head.
Yeah. Missed a 2-foot par putt on 16 to shoot my low round. So it's still in my head, but
Oh, congratulations,
To Joe's credit, he would have walked to the wedding.
Joe.
I
Yeah,
would've.
that's true.
I
What are you,
would've.
Joe's agent? Why are you defending Joe so much?
I'm not. I'm just trying to be
I'm
honest.
gonna be a Joe guy. To Joe's credit. What
calling it like I see it.
I will
was
say,
the conversation like between these two before the show?
I
I didn't think it was anything crazy. Like,
Okay, it feels like there's some sort of romance here.
Yeah.
What were you going to say? What were you
Well, I played golf with Pat Ford this past weekend. It was a pleasure to watch.
You
him
did?
play. Yeah, I did. He shot. So we played.
A pleasure.
It was a pleasure. Why? It was just he's a great guy to play golf with, and he's fun to watch.
Did you know him before the show? Or
I did a show with him.
Oh,
My last time in studio.
Yeah.
You probably won't like who set it up though, but it was Nipples.
Oh, of course. He played too?
He played too.
He must be terrible.
No, you know what? He's a steady 14 handicap.
Really?
You got to watch out for him.
Yeah, like an old straight.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. But we played the tips at PV, which was just under 7,000.
That's Pleasant Valley, Justin.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
I love golf guys who do that. Such douches. There's no douche like golf douche.
and he shot a
vagina.
cool 73 from the tips, like no big deal.
What'd you shoot?
83.
Okay. What nipple shoot?
It's
a long course for an old.
He
He
played
moved
the
up?
Blues. He played 2 up from us, and I think he shot an 87.
Yeah. 7th. I wouldn't play 7th. I'd fuck that. I'd move up.
Are the Blues the ladies' tees?
No, it's the
Reds
senior
are ladies'
tees.
Yeah. Reds are the ladies' tees.
I'm just using his nipples as what's it called? The tees.
Yeah, I was saying they probably use one of the nipples as a tee. Yeah. The holes or not?
Laying there.
Jesus. All right. Well, there you go. What a fascinating life these two guys lead. What else is going on?
So I have some of that Pat Bev stuff, apologizing. Dave was also on Call Her Daddy, so I have some of that as well.
Jesus. He fucking went on the show with he goes on the show with Brianna Chicken Fry and the dumb guy. He's on Call Her Daddy. Why even have the show? He's fucking said everything already.
That's what I'm saying. He brought his girl, too, to Call Her Daddy.
His new girlfriend?
Oh, yeah.
He did?
She was there.
On the show?
Not on the show, but she was, like, in the room.
I thought she was afraid of publicity.
How old are you?
I have. Don't answer that.
20.
Don't answer that.
2.
Way young.
21.
Way young. You're way off.
24.
Way off.
48.
Give me a little nod.
No.
Come on. The girls stick together.
No.
20.
Your girls do not stick together. We're not talking about it.
25. Thank you. My girl over there gave me a little.
So I'm on a date. Who cares?
I happen to agree with him. Who gives a shit? I don't know. Whatever. She's legal age. I mean, I don't, what do I care? I don't get that. So what?
Well, if you bring her, she's going to talk about it.
Yeah, no, I get that, but like, why is it so like we know Dave likes dating younger girls? Like, what? I don't know.
She compared him to...
She's 14, it might be a story, but I'm just saying there is a legal age. Like, if you want to make the legal age 28, then like I don't know what you want. I don't know. Go ahead.
She compared him to Leonardo DiCaprio.
Hey, let's circle back. Are you a fan
What,
of
they're
Leonardo
both getting fat, you mean?
DiCaprio?
He's a good actor.
What else? What else do you have in common, though? If you have anything in common.
I think I'm more outgoing, probably. Like he hides himself.
Well, you also have something in common where you like to date younger
Younger
women.
girls? We
That's
know. We know.
always the case.
We know. We know.
He sounds like he's being forced to do this.
Yeah, I mean, I think he likes her. She was just at the Kentucky Derby, right?
Yeah, she went with them.
Yeah. I mean, she's not wrong. I don't know.
I liked when she went to New York. That was very authentic.
Oh God. She had some wedding photo shoot that was vomitous that I saw. I mean, she seems like a nice person. I have nothing against her, but that was it from that or no?
Oh, there's some more. He talked about his hair.
Yeah, you got that new hair. Your hair looks so good.
This is not new hair.
Well, how long have you had it?
My life.
Fuck you.
This is my
No.
What you're looking at is my hair.
No, but you reimplanted it from the back
Not on the front.
on the front.
No.
Where?
Back.
Okay, I don't care about this.
front- this-
I don't. This does nothing for me. But yeah, so I'm gonna talk. All right. I mean, he's at 90 shows, and then we're doing this thing, and whatever.
Yeah, at least you have a heart out today.
We do.
Well,
for
for the
this,
gig.
yeah, that's true. Yeah. They texted me 9:30. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" It's a couple 10:45. No. Oh, I do want to play. If you remember, famously, Tony Massarotti changed his phone number because he was mad at me being Linda Pizzuti and threatened to sue me, if you guys remember. I don't know the progress of that lawsuit. I don't think it's happening.
No one's reached out.
Not to my knowledge. So Tony was on yesterday with Felger and Maz, and I do miss sometimes being on the radio to be able to go back at people who say really stupid things on the radio, but I can do it here, I guess. This is Tony. The Celtics are rolling. They're going to beat the Cavs in 4 or 5 games, I suspect, and then smash the Knicks in 4 or 5. I know they have DNA, but in 4 or 5 games, probably. Porzingis will be back. So here's Tony Massarotti yesterday, and this is like a real person, I think, being kind of real. I don't know.
Let's just say they go through the whole thing winning like this. Isn't that hollow? Doesn't it feel kind of... look, the championship's a championship. The parade is the parade. But doesn't the value come in withstanding the pushback? It's supposed to be about having
so hold
to
on.
fight.
So obviously, Tony, I've said years, was able to say that I allude to the fact that Tony's retarded. I think he actually has mental, he's mentally challenged. So I guess my question to Tony would be, let's say the Cleveland Cavaliers, who nobody thinks has a chance to beat the Celtics in the series, right? Even
Except
without
for
Porzingis.
Jeff D'Lo.
Except for Jeff D'Lo. Even he doesn't believe that. Let's say the Celtics don't play well in this series and Cleveland extends it to 7 games. And the Celtics win this series and underperform. Do you think Tony Massarotti will be like, hey, you know what? The Celtics really showed something there. Or will he kill the Celtics for playing poorly and having the series go 7 games?
Definitely the latter.
Of course. I don't know. We have to call all these great teams. The 86 Celtics, my favorite team ever. I think lost 3 games in the postseason. I think that's right.
Sad.
Lost 2 games to the Rockets, and I think 1 game leading into it. They swept the Bucks. They swept the Bulls. I think they lost a game to the Hawks, maybe? You can look that up, Coleman. Like, do you think that if I ran the Kevin McHale today, I'd be like, geez, the 86 series, it kind of stinks. You guys rolled through it.
Yeah, you should have lost 3 more games.
Or like the 98 Yankees, the best baseball team ever. They won 11-2 in the postseason. Like what? I don't understand the...
For me, it's like I think the NBA is... I think back in the 80s, there's more intensity in the playoffs. Like I just think there's a lack of intensity when you're watching playoff basketball.
Well, that's nothing to do with what he's saying, though.
Yeah, no, I think it's more. I think it's an NBA problem, not a Celtics problem.
But he's saying that a championship is hollow if you run through the playoffs, though. Doesn't that make you a greater team?
It makes you like it might not make for great games. Like, oh, that this was an all-time series.
Like the Celtics won in the 07-08 team, the Garnett team. They had like tough finals against the Lakers. They came back, but Game 6 they blew them out. Yeah. Like if they lost that game and then won Game 7 tight, is that a better championship? I don't even understand.
Probably not. I mean that run was more memorable because of the adversity they went through. Exactly.
Yeah, I don't even get it. It's so
but I don't think it makes
stupid.
it a better championship.
It's not even real. It's so pretend. I don't even get the point.
It's just fake.
Yeah, it's just that's what I mean. At least Felger was like, "What the fuck are you talking?" It's so phony. Like it's just. But my point is, like, I don't know. Like, do they cash their ratings bonuses because they're going against shitty like Megan Ottolini? Do those ratings wins count? They're winning by 15 points. Like, would they rather win by 1?
That's a good point.
You can ask them. I'm sure they didn't address it in the other show because they're all pussies. But I don't even get the. They're so dumb. I miss being able to go on immediately and being like, "You're so fucking dumb," and like I don't know. It's depressing that's. It's so dumb. Such a dumb, stupid, moronic, retarded take.
It's supposed to be about having to fight for it. That's where the value of a championship comes. Listen. I mean, if you just want to win an easy championship, seriously.
What's wrong with winning an easy championship?
Well, then why don't we just have them play in the local youth competition?
It's the NBA.
What are they supposed to do?
Play down in their competition.
They're playing in the best league in the world.
Yeah,
I don't know.
The Kirk Minihane Show versus the Celtics.
Right. Like, yeah, they rolled in the first round. They rolled against Cleveland. They're going to roll over the Knicks or the Pacers, and then they're going to roll over whoever, probably. I don't know.
Give the team points?
They don't even get it.
It's like Tony wants them to put in Chris for the last couple of shots there at the end.
But it's like, but like I said, if they lose a series, then he's going to kill them, right?
Oh, yeah.
He would destroy them.
Yeah. Destroy them. Like, where's the guts? Where's the heart? It's like, well, I don't know.
Yeah, if they win it was they were supposed to win.
Right.
And if they lose, they suck.
It is pretty bad, though, if Mike Felger is the voice of reason being like, that's just a stupid take.
I think he was stunned by the stupidity of it. Like, what? Like, it's hollow? I mean, to me, it defines greatness. The Celtics team, look, I'm not a fan of today's NBA as much as the old NBA. But I acknowledge greatness. Their regular season numbers are crazy. They are. Their point differential is nuts, and they're rolling through the This is one of the great teams in NBA history so far. We'll find out. If they can finish it, they'll be one of the best teams ever. They're going to, I think.
Do you think Missoula will screw it up, or will he be able to keep the ship aligned?
I don't know. We'll find out. It seems like he's just staying out of the way right now. I mean, they don't have Porzingis, so.
I mean, there's a lot of teams that don't have players, though.
Right, and they're continuing to roll, though, is my point.
Are the Knicks missing anybody?
Yeah, we're missing Randall. We're missing Mitch Robb now. We're missing...
Who the hell is Mitch Robb now?
Our starting center. Well,
Never
Mitch Robb, now.
Yes.
Like, we're missing him now.
Currently.
Currently, yeah.
Comma, not a hyphen.
Right. I mean, but, the Knicks are getting... Whatever. I'm Rick Carlisle. The Knicks are getting... This series is fixed. But that doesn't matter. Doesn't even matter. They want the Knicks and the Celtics. Yeah. Just like 84. Eastern Conference finalists won that series, Coleman. I'll give you a hint. The Celtics won the championship that year.
The Celtics.
Yeah. They won that in 7. Then they won the finals in 7. So for Tony Massarotti, that's a title.
It's a real championship.
That's a title.
That's real man.
That is a title right there.
And Coleman,
if they had swept the Lakers, who wants that? It's like the old Ben Volen argument, that moron. When he was like, hey, I'd rather have Joe Montana's perfect Super Bowl record than have Tom Brady's. It's like, so you're giving Montana credit for losing in the postseason earlier than losing in the Super Bowl.
Stupidest thing.
They're dumb. The sports media are the dumbest people, and they're trying hard now. Like this guy, Don Darrow, who I actually like. He used to do an impression of me or whatever. He's a nice enough guy. He's a zero. He's a wannabe Felger. He's like, honestly, like if Felger had been like a teacher in a school shooting and got shot 10 times in the head and came out and like was able to speak, he'd be like this guy. It's just fake take, like and he tweets last night that the Knicks have a championship DNA that the Celtics do not have.
When the Celtics play the Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals, they will need comfortable leads. The Knicks,
first of all, I disagree. I think they need uncomfortable leads, or no leads at all.
Deficits.
Or you're already starting out with a stupid take by. You remember, these people don't read books. Mark Dondero has never read a book in his life. So Tony Massarotti is like Rob Bradford. He's written more books than he's read, which is true. So his take is they need leads in this series. You would agree with that, Coleman, at least, right?
Comfortable
Yes.
To win the series, you need leads.
Absolutely.
All right,
that is true.
Justin, write these things down for me when I coach my team. I need this.
Okay.
Guys, we need leads.
Like put it on the
Guys,
wall.
jump out to an early. I love that.
Leads.
You got to jump out to an early. Do it. Jump out to that early lead. Stop thinking you don't want to have a lead. Do it.
Set that tone.
Yeah, you have to do it. Good.
The Knicks are the opposite of the Celtics in close games. The Knicks have a winning DNA.
Okay, so what does that mean?
We are built up of guys that won from Villanova, that won national titles.
Okay.
It's winning DNA.
So not in the NBA.
No, but it's
How many guys on the Knicks have, I don't know the answer. Maybe 8. How many guys on the Knicks have won the championship in the NBA?
0.
Okay. I think maybe the same with the Celtics. I have no idea. I think in the third quarter, when the 6:42 to go and the ball's in the air, that doesn't matter. It's all bullshit. It doesn't matter. It's all pretend. The Celtics beat the Lakers in 2008. Those guys had them on the title. Kobe had one title. It's all bullshit. It's all pretend stuff for people to get through a show and get to the next show. It's not real. Coleman, it doesn't matter. I don't have to look up. I don't care.
It also helps when the refs with 18 seconds left call a bullshit foul
Oh,
on the Pacers game one. That was just brutal.
That doesn't matter. Is there more from this idiot in this tweet or no?
The Knicks have a winning DNA. The Celtics win with their elite talent. Can't wait to see what wins out.
I don't know what that means. What does that fucking mean?
Maybe it's like a grit versus talent sort of thing.
I don't know. Like, what is that? The Knicks have winning DNA?
Hell yeah.
When they're down in the third quarter, they got some.
Because they won a college basketball championship?
Yes. And played together.
Patrick Ewing won the championship in college. How'd that go?
But it's the three of them played together on winning teams.
So what?
Who gives a shit about that?
Who cares?
They know how to win together as a unit.
Why aren't they the 1 seed then? Why didn't they win more? Why didn't they go undefeated?
Because we had injuries throughout the year. We lost Julius Randle.
Like, I don't even get it. Like, when the game starts, it matters they have championship DNA?
Yes. It's going to go to 7.
But like also they
Changed my
don't.
mind.
They haven't been here before.
That doesn't even matter. I don't care. That's all bullshit anyway. If you've been there or not been there, it doesn't matter. It's just the better team wins. All the rest of it is bullshit. All of it.
It's going to be close.
It hurt.
But then there'd be nothing to talk about on
right.
Tom
Like, how
Brady.
many times had Eli Manning been in the Super Bowl the first time the undefeated Patriots played them? Tom Brady had been there a bunch. Did that matter?
No.
Did it matter the second time? Brady has still been there more than Eli. Like, I don't know what does that mean? Nick Foles beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yes, that is true.
Was that Foles' 7th or 8th Super Bowl that game?
I believe it was his second.
This is what I'm saying. It's all bullshit. It doesn't matter.
I mean, I do think, and this doesn't apply to this argument really, but there is something to certain franchises having, like you got the Detroit Lions versus the New York Yankees, right?
Why?
I don't know.
Just a culture thing.
The way it works out.
They just have better when the game starts. It doesn't matter.
I agree. But it does seem to work out that way.
I think it does.
For some
When the game starts?
Yep.
Why?
I think there are loser franchises
Like who?
like the Bills.
Okay, you think Scott Norwood missed that field goal because the Bills were a loser franchise?
No, but I think Scott Norwood missing that field goal made the Bills a loser franchise. They will never win a championship.
Because of that?
Yes, because they're a loser franchise.
I mean, but it's like, how do I argue that? It's
They have
so
a
dumb.
loser
Like,
mentality.
but you know that's like a dumb.
I know.
So
It
they
can
have the
change.
same loser mentality they had 94. They had last week.
Yes, they're the
Different
same
ownership,
team.
different coaches, no same players.
Yep, they're the same
No,
team.
that's what I mean. Like, how do I argue that?
It's a dumb take.
It's not a real
Yeah,
argument.
it's
Like,
not a real
real argument. I think it's stupid.
There's
Like,
no connection. I don't think there's a connection. That's way too far away. But
who is a loser franchise? Who is considered?
It can turn around.
Who is considered like the biggest loser franchise? Maybe in sports, fairly or unfairly, up until 2001.
The New England Patriots.
Correct. So how did that go?
Also, I think that's a little overblown.
I do too, but I'm saying that people think that.
Around here, definitely.
Sure. So how did that go?
It can change. It can turn around.
The Golden State Warriors were not doing a lot. Like, you get players, then you win.
Yep.
That's how it works. It's players. You know that. It's nothing to do with franchise.
I think there's a mentality built in.
That's why the Chiefs beat the Bills a couple years ago in that crazy game?
Yes.
That's what I mean. Like, it's just stupid. Like, it's just dumb. He's a stupid person, though.
I would look. So, Justin, I would say to say that the Bills will never win a championship is ridiculous for that reason. Like you said, it can turn around. However, if you look at the course of those 4 lost Super Bowls, I mean, by the time they got to the 4th Super Bowl, I mean, there had to be some sort of pall falling over the stadium thinking these guys are thinking we're going to fuck it up again, and then they did.
Yeah, lack of
So
composure.
it could become a self-fulfilling prophecy. So I think there may be some ounce to that, but it's,
I mean, the Knicks a loser franchise? They haven't won since 73.
Yes.
I was
So
gonna-
not
yeah, Knicks are a loser
anymore.
franchise.
I think
Anymore.
it's changed. I think within the last
I mean, you don't actually
3
think
years.
the Knicks are going to beat the Celtics, right? Like,
I think-
I'm putting everything aside. Like, if everyone's healthy, you think the Knicks will beat the Celtics?
We are effectively at full health currently, like as
Well, Celtics
good
are not.
as good as we will get.
Right. The Celtics are going to get better.
You guys will get better. I
I
still,
know you guys. I don't play for them.
I think
Coleman plays for the Knicks.
Yeah, he plays.
Well, he did in the
They're in
sack
trouble
league.
if he does that, yeah.
we blue and orange. I think that they will
Who are
push
you
it
picking
to
in the series?
Knicks in 7.
That's just
Knicks are going to Boston, win Game 7.
Yes.
Okay.
what odds do you want on it? I'll take the bet right now.
That's a fan take. So that's my bias.
Boston's a
fan
big city
take.
market. Not like Indiana. The refs are going to be 50-50 on this one. Not like in this series so far. It's been a disgrace.
Oh, I mean, we got that shit in the Sixers series too. We wound up winning, but there were plenty of calls. I mean, Mitch Rob nearly got taken out by Joel Embiid. He did get taken out. That's the reason why he's not playing anymore.
Good pussy.
I mean,
Good. Celtics in 5, I'll say.
gonna go 7.
Maybe 6. Maybe 6. Maybe 6. We'll see.
For the
Jalen
Knicks,
Brunson.
Knicks or Cavs?
No, Cavs 5. Cleveland maybe win a game at home. But yeah, Jalen Brunson.
He's amazing.
He's a great player.
Becoming I think a top 5 Nick all time.
What'd you say?
Top 5 Nick.
Oh, I thought you were doing Steve Robinson there.
No.
Who else on that list? A top 5 Nick of all time?
Yes.
I mean, you gotta give me a little. I mean, we're very early in the book here. Like, you need a little more than that. First of all, what's your list? Who am I talking to?
Probably
Is Ewing one?
Yes, Ewing 1.
God, what a sad franchise.
Walt. This is where it's interesting. I would
it's interesting because you can't name them.
No, I can.
Sorry,
You could go.
These are guys you know nothing
He's
about.
gonna say
you could
Carmelo
go
Anthony.
Willis Reed. I do like
definitely put
Melo
Will-
in my 5.
I would definitely put Willis Reed above those guys.
But that's only
for
because
sure.
I watched him, so I don't realistically think that. I think Bernard King could be there.
Definitely.
I think Starks could maybe be there.
Well, Brunson's much better than Sparks. John Starks. It's not even close.
But that's what I'm
not
saying.
even
I think
not even close.
he can make a compelling argument for the 5 spot currently.
Yeah, but I would still put the guys on those championship teams over him. Still, but he'll get there. He'll get there. Not like his dad. He was a good player. All right, what else is going on? I can't, when Justin gets in this stupid some franchise, it's just dumb. I can't.
I also realize that I'm like wrong about
Yes,
sports.
but I get it. There are gut feelings like there's just a loser franchise. Like the Chargers, I always think the Chargers
Yeah.
will never win the championship because they're too soft. Because people who live in Southern California are soft. That's not a reasonable take, but I do believe that. That's not the Lakers from winning a million championships, but still, that's my Southern California take. No titles in San Diego. Padres nothing.
And there never
Chargers
will be.
nothing. Well, the Chargers are gone.
Yeah.
That's my point. Southern California just baby shit.
I guess the
But it's not
Padres.
reasonable. Yeah, Padres will never win a title. I think.
No,
I'm with you. Or Silo.
They spend a lot of money too, just for shit.
Right. What else going on?
There was some. So Steve Robinson is filling in on WGAN.
Oh, I saw this. I saw he's filling in. Yeah.
This is how he started off.
Oh, jeez.
Editor-in-chief of the Maine Wire, filling in for Matt Gagnon today on
He's in for Matt
WGAN
Gagnon.
Morning News. I guess we begin with a quick traffic update. Driving in on 295, it appears to this point no one has been murdered by an illegal alien this morning on the highway. So the traffic is flowing. But if you're northbound on 295, keep an eye out for a gaggle of about 15 Department of Transportation employees standing around smoking cigarettes, looking like they might be considering doing some work. The reason why I bring that up, the traffic update, is because we published a story yesterday at the Maine
There was
Wire.
some illegal immigrant.
Yeah.
Who died.
So that's how he's starting it?
Highway and joyriding, and this 23-year-old illegal alien whose name I can't pronounce. And I don't think that's racist because I'm pretty sure he's a white guy from like Turkey or Albania. Oguzhan Sildir is apparently his name.
That's better than I would do probably with that name.
But yeah, so he's been filling in on WG.
All week?
Yes.
Oh, you didn't listen at all or no?
Yeah.
Pretty much what you'd expect her.
Yeah,
Bringing it?
I mean, he had some interview with like some department head.
Yeah. He's enjoying himself.
But there was some funny. So in Portland, it was talked about how Steve reached out to No Exit 4.
Right.
To do some music for them.
And they declined.
Yeah. Well, I clicked on a Maine Wire video yesterday about some fishery that's been turned into some cannabis hub.
Okay.
Or something. And it's just pictures, but...
Little music with it?
Little music with it.
Down in Eastport, where the ocean meets the sky.
Is that Carano?
There's a cannery sitting where dreams used to fly.
Who is it?
I don't know.
Oh, it's not the Exit 4, right?
No, I don't think so.
Relic of the past.
This is what you want them to do?
The ocean mixed with something strange. Local folks whispering.
Okay, Jesus Christ.
I mean, it kind of sounds like an auto-tune.
Yeah. It does, yeah.
Out of use.
All right, okay, go on. Jesus.
Replaced by a big green plant.
Jesus. I never really got the bottom of the No Exit 4 thing. Was it political or they just...
Well, he's asking them to make like songs about some fishery being
Yeah, I
turned
don't
into
really... But he was saying that wasn't it, though, right?
He said it was just like generic music.
Right. Which, I mean, that might be true, right? I mean...
But what's generic music to Steve? That's the question.
That's true. But he was saying it was more like instrumental stuff, I thought, is what Steve was... Who knows?
I think, but yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Okay.
And Wire's getting into the parody song.
Yeah. What else?
So I did have Pat Bev having to apologize for his comments and also the
Reporter
interaction
thing?
with the fan. Yes.
Okay. Which one do you have first?
We can go with the fan.
Okay. So if you don't know, Pat Beverley is a Barstool plays for the Bucks, right?
Yeah. Yes, he did.
And, they got rid of him?
I believe he's a free agent.
Okay, he chucked the ball at the fan. They chucked it back. He chucked it back. So, yeah. So he's on with Roan apologizing on that show.
Let's just say it was more than Cancun on 3.
Okay, so that report from Shams was just a fraction of the story.
All right, so he first apologized. Then he says, I guess one of the reporters said they said Cancun on 3, which I assume means the season's over, right?
Yes, like we're going on vacation.
So go ahead. Yeah.
Let's just say it was more than that. And I'm not here to shed light on a particular story. I'm here to shed light of what I did was
bad.
Absolutely.
So I guess my issue with this, I've met Pat Beverley once at the free throw shooting thing. He seemed like a very nice guy. And I really like Roan. I'm glad that show's doing well. It's doing very well. I'm not a big fan of that, of throwing that out there, because I think you guys probably think he means something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You guys think he means something, right?
Yeah.
Everyone thinks that.
First place we go. Yeah.
So you're either not telling the truth, which I don't really want to do this again in my life, or you're telling the truth. Nobody heard that and reported it. Or you're lying. Okay, maybe. But like my thing is now, no matter what, you're branding those people with that.
Yeah.
By saying that. Everybody thinks that. So just say what they said. No?
Right.
I mean, if they said it, fuck them. I'm with them. But kick them out, take away their season tickets, go for it. But if they didn't, don't do that. Like, don't do that. That's just a shitty thing to do.
Well, especially
I've been called a ton of stuff. I haven't been called that one.
Right. He says that. So what? I assume, I don't know. Maybe it's not that. I don't know.
He's just leaving it open ended.
Well, I don't like that. I think that's a shitty way to handle it, personally.
He's a Barstool employee on a Barstool podcast, so it's not like he's a third party doing a Fox Sports interview or something.
No, I don't think he's. He was said like he's like people can say what they want. They bought their tickets, so but you can't say that then say that because you are really throwing it out there, unless he means something else. But that's not what everybody I've talked to feels like he's.
I just assume that's what it was.
Yeah.
So I thought it was a pretty cool move on his part, driving down to.
Very nice. Yeah, it was great.
What do you think his coaches think about that, though? It's like, is that maybe taking away from his ability to perform fully at an NBA game?
It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, yeah, he seems like he's kind of a wild card for sure.
I guess, but you also see like these other players that go out and party on their off nights.
Sure, but I wouldn't love. If I was a coach, I wouldn't love that. Like, I get that. I think Danny's right. I mean, I don't think it really matters.
It's also 2024 where the coaches don't have as much power as they used to.
I agree, but he's asking what does the coach think of it? I'm saying I don't think the coach likes it. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but do I think the coach thinks that benefits the team? No. Do I think they think it's like a flagrant offense? Probably not.
Well, and could it hurt him as a free agent? I mean, are there franchises that would
I think he's going to be suspended for a while anyway.
Oh,
for that, you think so?
Yeah, oh yeah, big time.
Yeah, they don't fuck around with the fans.
They're chucking. You could. I mean, you could. You want to play worst case scenario? You could bash. You could throw it, bash a kid's nose. You could break a lady's. You could easily do that. I'm not saying that's was his intention. I don't think it was, but like he got mad, and that's
But I feel like the NBA would take care of that like right away. Like you're suspect. Like, hey, we have a meeting tomorrow.
They wait till the playoffs are over because it doesn't matter. They're gone. They can handle that in the offseason, I would suspect. I think he'll be suspended. I think a pretty big suspension.
It's got to happen before free agency, though, because the team's got to know what his situation is going to be.
They'll probably do that. They'll probably do that. But
he's bounced around a lot this year, too. I think he doesn't have as big of a role as he used to.
I wouldn't be surprised if he just retired.
Yeah. I mean, how old is he? 30?
Mid-30s probably now?
Yeah.
Like he's made a nice living.
Yeah.
He does this. Is doing well. He likes doing this. He likes the media stuff, I think. So
he's 35.
Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me. If he just retired and said, fuck it. Like, why would I want to, and I like him, but like, I just think it's a shitty way to handle it. I hate those non-answers like that because it's making these people look like, they said these things, which if it's true, fucking shine a light on them. If it's not.
It's like a backhand apology. Like, yeah, I'm sorry I did that, but he also.
Yeah, I did not fight right. Exactly. That is true. What's the second part?
Then he's talking about the reporter that he was saying, like, oh, you don't subscribe to my podcast. Like, I won't answer your questions.
For the record, you've done that all season.
I know. I've done that since I had a podcast.
Whether the person is male or female, whether they're black or white, whether they're old or young.
I didn't even think we need to even like go down the list. I mean, I literally.
Well, I think people need their handheld because this is like the pearl clutching by some of these journalists being like they were more mad about that than the ball throwing.
And you know me, like as soon as I see it, I'm being added everywhere. I'm like, what's going on? As soon as I see it got like 800,000 views at the time. I'm like, nah, I ain't don't try to do me like that.
Yes, we reached out to the reporter, he said. But, I mean, if you watch the video, like, he moves the mic away, and he's kind of a dick to her at the end.
Like twice.
Yeah, he's kind of a dick to her at the end. I don't think it's a big deal. Like, I think he could have probably handled it better. That part doesn't bother me as much as the other one. Like, whatever.
But also, like, his season's over. Like he's upset. He put all the time and effort to an 82-game season, playoffs. Like, he didn't tell her to fuck off. He was just like, I just don't want to answer your question. I just don't want to answer your question.
He asked her to leave, too, which I'm kind of like, you really, like, doesn't matter if she gets sound. Like, you shouldn't subscribe to your podcast. Like, it's so dumb anyway. Like, who cares? Like, yeah, like, he can do it. It doesn't like I said a week ago, whatever. To me, like these media obligations are bullshit.
Not necessary anymore.
No, I agree. And so but there's a way to handle it. I just didn't love the first thing. It's fine. Like life goes on, but I did not think that was a great answer. So
I think more athletes are going to start doing that. Like being like instead of answering to the media, just be like, I'm going to go on a podcast and talk about it. That way,
they all have podcasts.
They can all control the narrative of what it's how.
LeBron James has a podcast. Everyone, I mean, all these players are going to have them. I would assume at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Green has one.
Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart.
They do?
Yeah.
Of course they do. Yeah.
It's called Winning DNA.
Is that what it's called? They won titles together. Yeah. What else? What do you have, Danny? You have anything?
Yeah. Well, one thing I wanted to shout out, actually, my wife again. She actually did pick the Derby winner.
She did?
Yeah. So I went through and I looked at all Mutt's research and,
just went against it.
She like the name?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's my name. So
that's right.
That was a winner.
That's true.
So it was 5 minutes before post. I had everything in, and I went around the room. I said to the 0-year-old, 4-year-old, my wife, everybody. I read off the names, didn't tell them odds, just went in order of the number of the horse. Mm-hmm. And my wife had first choice, and she said Mystic Dan. So I put $25 on it. And
how much you win?
18-1, baby.
Yeah. So about 480.
Nice. There you go.
Savvy online gambler.
So there you go.
Thank you, Mo. So appreciate it.
Congratulations.
So it's kind of like somebody picking the NCAA tournament based on the
yes. Well, still you got the win.
Got the win.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so she gets a nice, Starbucks for Mother's Day.
Well, how much of that money does she let you keep?
Well, you're assuming she knows about it.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Well, be careful. Be careful. Huh. What else? What else do you have, Danny? Other notes? It looks like you have notes.
I do actually have a game.
You have a game?
I do.
I'll play the game now, Justin, or later?
It kind of tied in with something we were talking about with Coleman, but I didn't know if it was too early. So.
Yeah, I know. Before the show, Joe, you said you had some takes on Coleman.
Well, I just got some evidence about Coleman being gay. It's some more evidence.
Oh, sure. Did you fuck him?
No.
That'd be awesome.
I got sent some Instagram posts today about Coleman. He's at the Pride Parade, and the caption's the really damning evidence.
You're at the Pride Parade, Coleman.
Yeah.
Of course.
When was this?
An ally. Barstool in New York. I went 2 years in a row.
Oh, with Pat and
kind
I have to say, Pat and Joey, the very funny clip about Anne Hathaway saying something to paparazzi. Did you see this clip?
No.
It's actually kind of funny. Anne Hathaway is a psychopath. I like her. She's an oofy maloofy. She's part of the club.
Anne Hathaway, duh. It's called The Idea of You. The Idea of
Yeah.
You. Is that it?
Hold on, is this the gay one? Or is this the gay guys or no? Okay. I'm a Pat guy, as you know. Joey doesn't like me. I'm a big Pat guy. Big Pat guy. I'm good friends with Pat, but Joey hates me. I don't know why.
He uses teeth with you.
Kurt, I'm using teeth tonight.
Yes, he seems like I don't know what I think he thinks I'm something I am not. But
I think you guys patched things up at some point.
I've never spoken to him. I think you showed me the AC trick in West Virginia.
I thought he liked you in West Virginia.
Yeah, what happened? I like Joey. I don't know what happened.
Maybe it was Coleman.
Problem with you.
What's that?
Maybe it was Coleman.
Could be Coleman. Yeah. Go ahead.
It's my bunk buddy.
Hathaway, duh. It's called The Idea of You. The Idea of You.
Yeah.
Is that it?
It was good. She is so hot. She looks
Don't
so
tell
different.
her that. She goes like this every time she goes out of the house. Calma. Calma. I'll get to everyone. Like she's like letting her
It's
boundaries
funny because
happen.
when they get to the sound,
Every time she steps out of the car, Google her saying, Google
Anne Hathaway?
Anne Hathaway, calm. You don't know this? No. She steps out of the car. There'll be only one person with a camera, and she stands like this. Calm.
Calma comes up.
Calma.
Why does she say
okay, I'll get to everyone. Please respect my boundaries, and I'll respect yours. She's the most dramatic. There's one person with a camera, bitch.
Can't really hear it, but she does. She does it. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
She's like, calma. It's very weird. All right, we're good. It's very weird. What's psycho? He's right. I looked it up. There's times there's like one person take a picture of her. She's like, I'll get to you. Take your time. Calma. She's a weirdo. I remember the whole Oscar thing with Les Mis. She's a strange person. But these people are. She's a kid star. It's my theory. They're weird.
Yeah, she is a.
Yeah, she was like a teenager. You know what I mean? Like, it's a Matt Damon rule. It's a good rule by my friend Matt Damon. He says emotionally you're as emotionally whatever mature as you are at the age you got famous. You never get past that, which is true. I mean, this person, what is she talking about? I'm gonna start doing that for at the live shows. At the,
VIPs.
Yeah, just I'm gonna tell you. When when Miss Nipples and Nipples come back, calma.
I'll get to you.
Yeah, we'll get to you. Calma. Oh yeah, Coleman's gay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Pride.
Well, it's just he goes. Excuse me.
He's a homosexual.
Yeah, it's just there's a gay parade inside my city, but it's a very.
That's your proof.
Yeah.
You went to a gay pride parade? Justin, come on.
That's weak.
Yeah, and he went for Barstool, right?
Yes.
I mean, he did have a sleepover with Joey, but yeah.
True.
And then he was at a Sucker Punch sports bar, gay pride event where it's like.
This is for the company, or
you can't miss it nowadays.
But he's going for work, right?
Yeah.
I do not believe. I don't know those two guys in the picture, but the other two look like friends.
I mean, was he wearing assless chaps?
I mean, what was he? I mean,
you step outside in June and you get blasted with a rainbow.
Yeah, believe me, I think Coleman's gay, but I don't think that's great proof.
I did have a Jerry moment yesterday.
What was that?
On Twitter,
I'm sorry.
though.
I'm attracted to females.
Okay, well, good. Thank you, Mincy.
I had a Jerry moment yesterday on Twitter when I saw a video. It was a transgender man laying in a hospital bed after the surrogate handed him a baby with a wig.
Jerry hates that.
And I was like, that poor kid has no chance.
He's a little strong, but okay.
He was crying.
Who was crying?
The baby.
Baby's crying.
Babies cry, you dummy.
But I feel like maybe if it had the mother's nurturing bosom to rest in, that wouldn't be the case.
Maybe, but maybe not.
Have you ever met a baby, Coleman?
I have, but I feel like there's something about being born and then nestling into your mother.
I agree with that.
That would provide a certain sense of comfort that this wasn't able
to. But then
to.
sometimes they also cry, though.
When you got scratchy hair all up in your face.
Yeah,
you know?
The hospital bed was a nice touch in the wig, but I'm like, if you want to be the mother, why not just grow out your hair instead of wearing a wig on top of your own hair? It was just a weird thing, and I had a little Jerry moment.
Yeah, I get that. I mean,
your biggest issue is the wig.
Yeah, really.
It was a Britney Spears wig,
not the cock. The wig.
Jesus. What else?
What were your thoughts on Jeremy Strong getting cast in this Bruce movie now?
I don't care. That movie's gonna stink. John Landau, whatever. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it's gonna stink. I have no, whatever. I'm not worried about it.
When Jerry tweets out like "This is real courage in 2024," is he being like sarcastic or like?
Well, probably sometimes, but like when?
The other day, like a woman was flipping off pro-Palestinian people on a subway.
Oh, he loves that. Yeah, that's real courage. Yes.
Stunning and brave.
Yes, he loves that. He does love that. What else?
I did get an update on the basketball league. So there's one starting May 15th.
May 15th.
Yes.
Where?
So this one is played in Belmont, Medford, and Waltham.
Waltham.
Is that
Waltham?
Yeah.
Wednesday, May 15th.
Yes, it's McDivitt.
MCAS Day, by the way, if anyone's curious. But yeah, go
I
ahead.
thought they got rid of it. They were phasing out MCAS.
Okay, they got rid of it. I'm lying.
I never
Go
took
ahead.
them.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I
Who
never
cares?
took-
I don't give a shit
I'm
if you ever
sorry.
took them. Go ahead. Who cares if you? Nothing's about you.
I know. I do have that problem.
Hey, who cares if you took the fucking MCAS? The fuck is wrong with you? Jesus. Am I wrong, Justin?
Oh,
It's an important test.
Yeah, no
Actually,
shit.
it's not an important test.
Wow, great. You didn't take the MCAS. Wow. You know, maybe if you had a transgender mom, you would have. Okay? Jesus. Go ahead.
Probably wouldn't have gone to Catholic school.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
sure.
Exactly. Go ahead.
Oh, that's why.
It's played out of.
This pizza, is your dad's pizza place turn down transgender customers?
No, money's green, baby.
Inclusive.
Yeah, we're all.
Everyone's
inclusive.
welcome.
But there will be comments made, probably.
That's reasonable.
I went in there once. It was
You
pretty
did?
good. Yeah. I grabbed a slice.
Did we say it was
Steve's.
Greek pizza or no?
It's Greek style pizza.
They have
yeah.
slices?
No, I
Because Greek places don't do slices
For
generally.
lunch, we do slices. After
Okay.
2:00, no more slices.
Yeah, because someone's buying slices after
Yeah,
2.
yeah. Get a pizza.
Problem is, fat guy move. I just buy the whole pizza anyway.
I think Greek pizza is better as a pizza.
I agree
as opposed
with
to
that.
slice. It's probably dumb because you cut them in slices anyway. But
And I know you're not a big topping guy, but I think I prefer the plain cheese, the traditional style pizza. I think Greek pizza to me needs toppings.
oh, really? See, I feel the opposite. I feel Greek pizza needs toppings less. I'm not a toppings guy, but really? So what toppings do you put on there?
Mostly I was going to say sausage, but sausage, pepper, onion, mushroom.
Okay. All right.
Maybe
Okay.
a little red onion if they have it.
Okay.
Are you an extra cheese, light cheese?
Depends on the place. Depends on the place. Regina's, you need extra cheese.
Yep.
That's a must. Some places, no. Papa Gino's and extra cheese is good. But why? Is your cheese enough or no?
So when I work pizzas, which I haven't done in a while, I like extra cheese, so I always put a little extra on when I'm making the pizzas.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
That's pretty forward of you. Because the customer may not want that.
I'm kind of
You can
forcing
always
them.
scrape the cheese off, though.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Scraping cheese. You look weird if you do that. If you're like picking it off. And
But if it's too much cheese, though, you don't want that either.
It's kind of hard
Now
to
look at
pick
people who
cheese
put
off
Parmesan
pizza.
cheese on the pizza already. There's enough cheese there. I don't know. No?
I'm a red pepper flakes guy.
Oh, you are? I'm not.
Red peppers.
I'll put a little salt and pepper on there.
Me and
But yeah.
Jamie.
Pepper flakes, yeah.
Good. All right.
I'm an extra sauce guy sometimes too.
Oh, I'm not. No,
Depends,
no.
because some places really skimp on the sauce.
I'm fine with that. Less is more.
I'd really like Portnoy to come and grade it though. If you ever
Oh,
could
sure, no
check it.
problem. Yeah,
So,
I'll text him. I'll text him.
Really appreciate
No,
it.
mention on the show later.
Yeah, I'll bring it up.
You should lead with that.
Like if he comes to Boston for playoff games, last year he did that and he went to another pizzeria in the Worcester area and I was like, ah, damn.
Where'd he go?
The hell is the place called? I forget the name of it, but it's pretty good. It's actually pretty good pizza.
Yeah.
It's Mama something.
He did a couple in Billerica earlier this year.
Frank's,
as you know.
something
He did.
Frank's.
Yeah, he did Turnpike.
He did Liberty Bell.
Yep, Liberty
roast beef, right?
Liberty roast beef, which their pizza is not great. Their sandwiches are decent.
Yeah, I'm friends with the owner of Manja Manja down the. There's a couple places.
Manja
away.
Manja is very good.
Yeah.
He did Dragon.
Huh?
He did the Dragon pizza.
Where's that?
I don't know where it is, but it's the one he got into the fight with the person.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Wasn't that in Brookline?
Yeah. How's the other one? The Turnpike one. That's new.
Turnpike's okay. Well, it's actually one of the oldest stores in Billerica, but owners
but
came in and bought
they
it.
redid, yeah.
And then actually...
Because like fancy now, kind of. There's
Kind of,
outside. Have you gone there?
Many times. It's right by
Yeah.
my office, so...
Oh, okay.
Been over there quite a bit. They go up and down. They've had times where the pizza's very good and the sandwiches are good, and then I think they lose some
Oh,
staff.
so you work around there?
Yeah, pretty
like
close.
toward Burlington or toward the other way?
Towards Burlington, yeah. So go past Nutting Pond.
Do you schlep into that kind of sad subway that's in that?
I've been to that
Yeah,
one.
oh, yeah, I know that
that's
one very well.
That's the closest restaurant to my building. So a restaurant.
That's
So
the saddest subway in America.
It's very
maybe.
sad. It's
The people there are very. I've been there a few times. I went one time. I think I might have said this. I was having lunch there one day, and because my shrink is not far from there, and they brought like a corporate person traveling through whatever, and she had the whole subway outfit on, and she was bitching. You know the owner of the older Indian guy.
Yeah.
He's a
Nice-
very
very
nice
nice
guy.
guy. Yep.
Super nice guy. And she's bitching him out, and he's apologizing. I was like, I wanted to fucking be shut the fuck up. He's a nice guy. He's just trying to run a fucking subway.
And it's in a tough look. I mean,
It's
it's
a
in a
brutal
location.
spot.
You get the worker people around.
I bet you got
going in.
porked during the pandemic. No chance.
Big time.
Also, is that 99 still there, right?
99's still there. That's a good spot. We go
They
over
built a
there
huge
sometimes.
apartment place right across.
It's gigantic. I really wonder what percentage is filled but it looks really nice.
Yeah, I have a feeling some of these people are government aided, is my guess. The turnpike is pretty good, you're saying.
Overall good, yeah.
Because Portland didn't love it, he told me.
Yeah, it's just, but it can be very hit or miss. I mean,
Yeah.
I've had really bad pizza from there. It's also very expensive.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, and not to bring up our friend Blind Mike Sneakers again, but he actually had a whole expose. There was a whole muffin conspiracy there.
Oh, good. I'm glad he was doing that.
Yeah, someone else was baking muffins, bringing them in there.
Really?
And they claimed they were baking their own muffins, so he exposed them. So the owner now hates Sneakers, so there's a little rivalry there. Yeah.
If you go
our
to
guy
a
Chris, our
pizzeria-
guy Chris wants fresh muffins, right, Coleman?
Absolutely.
The best top shelf, $12 each muffin.
Stick with the sandwiches at Turnpike. Good breakfast.
Oh, good.
What sandwich do you get at a pizzeria if you're not going to get a pizza?
I mean, it all depends. I don't want too much sauce in my meatball sandwich.
Okay. Homemade meatballs at Steve's, by the way.
That's good. Is it too saucy though?
Oh, you can order light sauce. You can order light sauce.
What was that,
No,
Dave?
that's a lie, dude. My
That's not what I
dad's
hear.
he's rolling those balls up. Dude.
Really?
Oh
Well, good for
yeah.
him. Good for him. What were we
I
talking
think
about?
sometimes you're Delulu, as the kids say.
What were we talking about?
I had an update on the basketball league.
Oh yeah, Belmont, Waltham, and where?
Belmont, Medford,
Medford, all right,
Waltham.
okay.
So it's McDevitt Middle School.
Good for Justin.
Belmont Hill School.
Good for
Do some
Justin.
scouting.
And the Medford Recreation Center.
All right. When does that start?
This says May 16th, actually, not the 15th.
16th.
Yes.
Those are Thursday nights.
16th is a Thursday.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, a week from tonight. Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So last minute, we might be able to get in there.
Who is telling you this?
This is Tom D. He said he's played in these leagues before.
All right. How much is the join?
When I looked, I wasn't seeing a pricing. From other ones I had seen was a little over like 1,100.
Okay.
For a team.
Let's do it. Justin, you're in. So we have a game a week from tonight potentially.
Maybe. Yeah.
My God. Wow. I have to get basketball shoes.
You guys gonna have practices?
I said 3 a week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Time is 7 to 10 though. That is a bit late. I don't know.
It's okay. We'll suck it up. If to eat before though. At 10 o'clock.
Got that.
2 20-minute halves, running clock.
I like that.
5-on-5, 6 games plus potential playoffs. Certified officials and a scorekeeper.
Good.
Prizes for league champions.
Wow.
I mean, reversible jerseys. They're $16 each.
Coleman doesn't care about that.
No, he doesn't need it.
He just rips that shirt off. He'll paint himself whatever color it is.
yeah.
The
Big
jersey
E
should just
right
be
on.
Coleman's body on a jersey.
All right, we're in. I mean, let me know.
Yeah,
We'll figure it
I'll
out.
try looking into the registry and everything.
Okay. What's the guide? Let's play the game with Daniel. Let's do it.
Okay.
Is it worthy of the music, I think?
I think so.
Oh, okay. He's confident. Let's hear it.
Trying to be here. Okay. So the topic of Special Olympics betting came up the other day.
Yes.
Which sort of led me down a little bit of a rabbit hole.
Okay.
So it's notoriously difficult to find actual statistics for any Special Olympics players
Sure.
or athletes.
I
Right?
could see that.
But I did a little research and a little digging here.
Okay.
So on February 17th, 2018 in Los Angeles, as part of the NBA All-Star Game, NBA Cares hosted a Special Olympics game consisting of athletes from both the Special Olympics and the National Basketball Association.
Okay.
So the Gladiators, the blue team, took on the Stars, the orange team. The blue team triumphed 33-25.
Special Olympics kids beat NBA kids?
It was a mixture of both.
Oh, okay.
So Jason Tatum was there, Andre Drummond,
Okay.
Kyle Kuzma, some of the big
Did Tatum's team win?
I actually don't know which team he was on. I
Winning
think
DNA.
They were a little fluid. He had the DNA on his side.
All right, good.
So I want to play a little game of over-under here. So
All right.
I actually have the breakdown of Coleman's stat lines for the 6 games that he played in
Sure.
in May and June and July of 2021.
Right.
So we'll do a little over-under here. So in this game,
There we go.
George Wanjiku of Kenya finished the game with a certain amount of points. He was disappointed by the loss, but ecstatic, saying the day was one of the best days of his life.
Nice.
Coleman on Saturday, May 29th, 2021, his Knicks played the Blazers in the SAC League.
Mm-hmm.
Who scored more points?
Does Coleman only play for the Knicks in that league too? Is that your
2 times.
part of your deal?
No, 2 times, and then I was on the Blazers
I want to be
one
on
time.
the Knicks. Okay.
I was on the Lakers one time.
So George Wanjiku of Kenya,
George or Coleman?
Special Olympian, or Coleman?
I'll go with George. Big George.
Correct. George Wanjiku of Kenya finished the game with 6 points.
Wow, Coleman could never do that.
Coleman finished
double-digit points.
4 points, but 5 rebounds. in that
Oh,
game.
good job,
So
Coleman.
good job,
Active.
Coleman there.
Yeah.
Good boards.
2 of 12 shooting.
Okay. Filippo Howery, Special Olympian in this game, appreciated playing alongside one of his favorite players, Dikembe Mutombo.
A great player.
Now, who do you think finished with more points? Either Philip Howry in this NBA game, or when Coleman took on the Bobcats. That was on Monday, July 12th, 2021.
Remember that game, Coleman, or no?
I'm trying to remember who's on that team.
So it looks like that was the last game of the season that you
What was the
played
other
in.
Gentleman's name?
Filippo Howry.
I'll go Filippo.
You know what, Kirk? You're correct.
Wow.
Filippo Howry finished with 4 points, and Coleman scored 2 against the Bobcats.
2 points in a pickup basketball game.
And that's a loser franchise, the Bobcats, Coleman.
And Coleman is shooting like you wouldn't believe.
The team.
Oh.
All right, so Kirk, so far you're 2 for 2.
2 for 2.
Let's see if you can make it 3 for 3.
I'll do my best.
So, Special Olympics athlete Jasmine Taylor finished with a certain amount of points. The Florida native is a huge fan of Cleveland Cavaliers star LeBron James.
Great player.
Just letting you know.
Yeah.
She said it was a good game. I had a lot of fun playing.
That's great.
No, that was Coleman's quote.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Now, Coleman took on the Suns Monday, July 12th, 2021.
Wow.
He had a certain amount. He did score points in the game.
That's good, Coleman.
Jasmine Taylor
Had a lot
also
of fun.
scored points in her game.
What was that, Coleman?
I had a lot of fun.
Good.
Fun playing.
You know what? I'm going to say Coleman scored more points.
You know what? You're half right. It was a push.
Oh, damn it.
Jasmine and Coleman each scored 4 points.
Well, good job, Coleman.
Coleman.
4 points.
Big buckets.
I will
Important
say,
buckets.
it looks like Coleman did outscore one of the members of the Special Olympians. There
good.
was a name named Michael Montante.
Okay.
He had 0 points, but ate 52 hot dogs. Coleman actually ate 56 dogs, no buns, right down the throat. So
Where's Montante been lately? I think we're losing Montante, no?
He hit me up the other day and said he knew the little person in the video.
I believe that. That's a Montante.
I heard midget. I heard by me. Put it all
Montante
together.
bitched for months. Does he return this contract?
No, we're working on it. He just got back to me yesterday.
Okay,
he needs a couple more things filled out.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Is that the game or no?
yeah.
Oh, good. Okay.
Hopefully that was worthy.
It was very, yes, it was game with. There you go. Congratulations.
You won.
I did.
Kind of like the Special Olympics.
I'm a winner. It was fun.
You couldn't lose.
You forget that Montante, like, before he did Montante's World, there's a couple of phone calls every surface of him calling into the show and, like, bitching about.
Oh, he hates the show. I started retweeted a show hater today, some podcast, which is fine. It doesn't bother me, but Montante is a show hater in a way.
Really?
Like he wants a show to be more like Jerry's show.
Right.
That's what he likes. Like but that's okay. That's what he likes
He
better.
perked up during Joe's trans titty thing.
Hey, he loved that. He was like, yeah, Kirk's afraid to talk about it. I was like,
He likes the drama too, though. I think he enjoys it more when he's on the show.
his stock has plummeted. What else going on?
I have one thing. Is there an update on the Kirk Minihane Show golf tournament? Is there any movement
What
on
else?
that?
No.
Okay.
Please. You think we're gonna put that? Who's gonna put that together?
I'll put it together.
I don't want to deal with you, Joe.
Okay.
I'd rather have the charity than people not get money. If I'm being honest.
There is some like planning that's already happened for that though.
No, there hasn't.
What are you talking about?
Like Gus had been working on it.
Oh,
yeah. Gus
okay.
DM'd the
Great.
golf course.
I'm sure we're done then. I'm sure it's
No,
all
but
set.
it's in motion.
I'm playing a tournament on Monday with my good friend Andy Nolan. Ready to go. What else?
Danny, have you heard from your friend, from your former co-host?
Oh, Greg?
Oh, Greg or Daver?
Oh, I thought you mean Greg or Daver?
I mean Daver.
Oh, we'll start with Greg.
I have not heard from Greg.
Not heard from Greg. We haven't called Greg in a while. Call Greg. We haven't called Greg when? Months?
I think you called him.
Did we call him Portland?
Like a month ago. I don't think so.
I don't think so in Portland.
No.
Because I think Justin, I think you said you've called him once since.
Maybe Greg news from your sort of friends in common.
Really, no.
No.
I think they're siding more with him a little bit.
Nobody balances two phones in their leg like Dan Eater on the show.
They're going with Greg and not you?
Hey, it's Greg.
Not even a ring.
Really? So are those friends not talking to you?
They are, but they're not. I also didn't talk to those other friends as much.
Yeah.
But the interaction is still, it's cordial here and there. I actually got a text from one of them the other day, but
that's good.
It feels like it's kind of iced over the whole thing though.
Yeah.
We used to mostly hang out as a group.
No longer.
I mean, not that I'd be allowed to go anyway, but
that's
it's
good.
still, it's, I don't know.
How about Daver? He unblocked me on Twitter, I saw.
So Daver seems to be doing really well. I did. I heard from the other day.
Yeah.
He's going on vacation. He's going to Portugal.
How do you scrape up that money?
Yeah, did he reach out to Montante?
Did he have a fundraiser? I missed that. I would have retweeted it. I didn't see that.
He's
Do you
been
have a
saving-
GoFundMe?
He's been saving up money at the restaurant.
Oh, good.
He's doing well.
He's going back to his native land.
I believe so. He mentioned a
good.
family wedding, and
that's great.
Travel around a little bit, but he seems like he's in a good place now. So.
Is Mick mad he's not invited to that wedding as well? Or is it just... What's that? You're about to say something, Justin, though?
I was going to ask, did you reach out to Mick or did he reach out to you?
He reached out to me. I sent him the first message, and I was like, if he's taking time off, I don't want to bother him. So I think seems like he's excited to come back.
Yeah, he reached out to us a couple nights ago.
He mentioned that, so that's good. Good.
Do you think Mick Bates back on, or is that going to be dead?
It's very stressful. I don't know. Yeah. I just saw one of these things just got the guy who wrote Trading Places.
Was that the Space Jam producer guy?
Yeah, the guy who wrote Space Jam.
Yeah, I
too.
saw that.
Yeah, they took him down. He wrote Trading Places. He wrote Space Jam. He wrote something else too. I forget what it was. He very successful screenwriter.
Sandlot? No,
I don't think
something
so.
else.
Maybe I don't think. Maybe it could be.
Just.
What is your name?
Boris. My name is Boris.
Boris. What's your name? Shake my hand.
What's the problem?
What do you see with my daughter? You know how old she is?
I have no idea.
You have no idea.
I have no idea.
You have no idea.
No.
The fuck you thought was gonna happen here?
Nothing. We're gonna have a pizza. I don't know. Pizza.
How old is she?
Justin.
Brad.
How does this guy tie
I
into
matched with-
the Kirk Minihane Show world, Justin? Can you make a guess?
He was something to do with Trung's father.
No, not a bad guess. His credits as a screenwriter include, I'll give you a couple movies, I'll give you the tie-in at the end. Trading Places, Twins, big hit, Kindergarten Cop, which is a hit, Space Jam, and Brewster's Millions.
Barstool's
Brewster's, yes.
Brewster's Barstools?
Yes, yeah, so there you go. But these are big hit movies. This guy, I think somebody said was worth $80 million. He produced Falling Down. He's a successful guy.
Well, I thought I saw that the guy that confronted him and also tweeted out, like, let it be known I would never kill myself.
The guy said that? This guy's enormous, right? This guy.
Vitali?
Who is he?
I don't know, but he was just jacked out of his mind.
One of these times they're going to get somebody like who they're going to fuck it up. Like this vigilante thing makes me kind of nervous, but somebody's got to do it, I guess.
I said a day ago, just to clarify, I would never commit suicide.
Who said this? The guy who got busted?
No, the guy who busted him.
Why would he commit suicide?
Because the Jews in Hollywood would go after him.
Yeah.
Oh, he sent the message out. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Herschel Weingrod is worth around $3 million.
Oh, okay. I thought somebody said it's worth more than that. That's always worth. The guy wrote Twins. It's a huge hit.
Probably a lot of NDAs.
I guess. Jesus.
There was
You should have a slice of pizza. What if somebody did at your dad's pizza place? You know, they try to pick up some girl, whatever. Like you said, no rules. You have this guy coming in, that ruins business.
Yeah, the arguments definitely hurt business inside
Yes,
the
you don't
pizzeria.
need that.
No.
Jesus.
Him and Kevin Mailer are going after the same girl.
Yeah. People are still messaging me like, you worry about Mailer getting... Yeah, Kevin Mailer couldn't afford a fucking bus ticket to go 2 miles. He's not coming up here. I really wouldn't be worried about that. But yeah, that was wild. Jesus.
I did see one of those like a year ago where they thought someone was coming up and they're like, "What are you doing here?" And the guy's like, "I'm just waiting for a bus stop," and it was the wrong guy.
What do you mean?
Like one of those pedophile sting things.
Oh, really? Yeah. Well, I mean, famously, one guy, Chris Hansen, killed himself.
Last episode.
Yeah, that was it.
Wasn't he a pedophile too? Didn't that come out, Chris Hansen?
No, I don't believe so.
God.
I thought I heard that.
No, I think he did. He got some trouble, but
He did get canceled, I think.
Yeah, it was not pedophilia.
That'd been wild.
Would have been crazy.
That would have been interesting. But yeah, there you go. What else?
He was wanted on an arrest warrant for something.
What?
I said he was wanted on an arrest warrant for something.
Oh, okay.
Did you see that the Indianapolis Star?
Oh, Greg Doyle?
Yes.
Yeah. 2 weeks or something? And then he can't
2 weeks
cover the
suspension,
games?
and he can't cover the Fever in person this season.
Jesus. That seems, I mean.
That does seem harsh, though.
Yeah, if you're him at this point, don't you quit? Like they're saying we don't want you around women. Like that's a harsh punishment. I'm not saying it's fair or unfair, but at some point you'll be like, I can't do this.
I mean, he's a weirdo, but that
seems strange.
seems excessive.
Yeah. He's not confirmed the suspension, right?
No, but it was reported.
Yeah, very weird. Strange guy. But yeah, I don't know it's harsh or not. It's just one of those ones you don't come back from. It's just I don't know. Who knows?
WNBA though, they're paying out of the ass now.
What do you mean?
They're chartering all their flights. It's going to cost them.
They are?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's going to be $25 million this season.
That's a good idea. That's a good payoff for your investment. Jesus. Well,
because a video came out of like Caitlin Clark was in Washington
Spirit
Airport.
Airlines something?
Like last year, something happened WNBA, I thought, with players. Like flight got canceled or something like that.
Right, I remember that, yeah.
It was Alex Stein, the guy who barged into Mincy's friend.
Oh, God.
Who barged into Barstool.
Yeah.
Was like going after Brittany Griner or something.
Oh, right.
And then this year, Caitlin Clark is a big star, so she was walking through and people were hounding her with pictures.
I saw Simmons got some shit yesterday. Some guy was on the podcast with him and said they should call the
the
WNBA teams, like they should call them the women's Knicks and the women's
Yeah.
Pacers and stuff like that. right? Do you have that cut?
I
actually brought a bunch of
saw
people
it,
tweeting old Simmons stuff, like old, like crazy Simmons misogynistic stuff, which was 25 years ago. I do it once in a
The
while.
Williams sisters.
Stuff like that. Yeah, let me see. Where the hell is it?
Simmons was very complimentary of the Brady roast, which
I think I
was actually a little surprised.
Was he?
Should have done, and maybe there's still time to do that they didn't do from the outset. Is just use the same team names. Like, why force people to learn about the Fever? Why not just have the W Pacers? I think that makes it so much easier to just resonate and cut across.
Like how in college where it'd be like the Lady Gamecocks.
I mean, I'm not like defending does that make it easier?
It's just a stupid
There's also towns that don't have NBA teams, right? They're in the WNBA.
Yeah, like the Connecticut Sun.
Yeah, what do you call it? Like, I don't really get the point.
Las Vegas.
Yeah, right. Does Seattle have a team or something? I don't even know.
Seattle Storm?
Something like that. I don't know what, like, it's just like more difficult, I think. They already have names. I don't care.
Yeah, like Lady Magic is weird.
Very weird.
Actually, like that name. That sounds nice.
Actually.
People were digging up old Simmons stuff about the
deodorant.
WNBA. He wrote, these old days, the vast majority of WNBA players lack crossover sex appeal. That's just the way it is. Some are uncomfortably tall and gawky, while others lack the requisite softer qualities to captivate males between 18 and 35. The baggy uniforms don't help. Neither does the fact that it's tough for anyone to look attractive at the end of a 2-hour basketball game. Then again, maybe these realities don't matter as much as one would think, because Sue Bird is downright adorable, even when wearing Rip Hamilton's schnauzeroo, that remember he had the mask?
Yeah.
And I wouldn't watch 10 minutes of a WNBA game because of her. If Sue were walking around the ESPYs with a cocktail dress, I'm watching. If she's running a pick and roll with Lauren Jackson, I'm flicking channels. And I'm not alone. So, there you go. I mean, what, my only point with that ever is, like, we get branded as this thing at Barstool. It's like, well, he writes a shit, and everyone thinks he's great. It's just weird. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me.
Just reading some of these posts, too, it's funny that people's responses. I will argue that the WNBA has better branding than a lot of teams on the men's side. Example, the New York Liberty. This is straight up disrespectful to women's basketball as a whole.
Sure. New York Liberty is probably a better name than the New York Knicks, if you're really being honest. Like, I guess.
I think they get more promotion than, like, the Nets sometimes, to be honest. They play out of the same...
Maybe. I mean, it doesn't even matter. Like, I don't even care. It's just a dumb take to be like, let's call them the women. At this point, it's so stupid. You're 25 years in. But
I mean, it's like Little League or the SAC League. I mean, it's like we're just going to name ourselves off of.
It's true. We have to have a team name. I didn't even think of that.
The Kirk Minihane.
Team Miltons.
No. Team Miltons, you think? You think Miltons would sponsor the team?
If we can, I don't know. So if they're giving us
I've got to swing by
jerseys, I don't know if, like, we have to just keep those or whatever. But
we
if
can't have a
Milton's-
patch?
You could definitely buy your own jersey.
We can have a Milton's patch on our shirt?
Maybe.
We should have some advertising going.
Yeah.
I think.
If we're doing a patch, we got to do it from the start. Because if we introduce no patch, then we go to patch, people get upset.
Who?
The fans.
What fans?
The fans of the Kirk Minihanes.
Are you going to be filming the games?
I'll be chefing it up.
Well, who's going to film the games then?
We've got to find someone because I'm in charge of snacks.
I was thinking, I was
Just
going to have
film
a
the
cam.
games.
I was going to have a camera on the side, too.
Well, you're playing, though.
Yeah, but if I have to sub out, quick grab a cam.
Okay.
No, you got to be focused on the game. I'll deal with that. I'll do a snacks first and then camera second.
Who's
We need
play-by-play?
play-by-play in
Yeah.
color.
I think Josh should be the play-by-play.
Well, you got your guy.
Hey, Brody. Yeah.
Yeah, you got your. Yeah, that's true. Is Josh a good? Can Josh play? Is Josh alive?
Yeah, he still does timeout talks.
Timeout talks.
Oh, of course, right? Of course, you can forget that show. When are you guys coming back, Danny?
Come back what?
To the network.
Working on it. I really do want to come back. It just need to find a co-host and find some time to do it. But
has anybody reached out?
Kind of poked around a little bit.
Yeah.
No one's like flat out said, "Hey, I want to be your co-host," which is understandable.
Usual names or
more or less, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be your co-host.
Ron.
I would do it.
Yeah,
Danny.
like I said, nobody's reached out.
Why is
Ron and
What's
I,
that, Justin?
we've chatted, but I think Ron needs a little break right now too.
Why is what?
Danny is blocked from the show account?
Oh, is that why is that?
You tell me.
Why did I do? I'm sure I did it. Why did I do that?
I actually do know
I think
why.
it was during
Why?
the Daver thing, right?
It was. So there was a period of time where you were, I think, mad at me for some reason, whatever.
Okay.
And
You can unblock him, Justin.
Yes.
Got it.
Congratulations.
Thanks for bringing that up for me.
Big moment. But you get the great show account. Yeah.
Don the jeweler was too scared to do it.
Oh, it's true.
He's like, I'm not fucking doing that. This came back. This is going to be a really boring story as usual. But
Sure.
last week when Snell was in, he was talking about how you were mad at him and he was all sensitive about that. And so I remember that specifically because that was the night after we did it was the Sunday after we did Mike and the Minifans. And it was me, Snell, BA, and Pat Ford.
Okay.
And I just remember there were several incendiary things, put out during that episode. The two you honed in on, though, I called you disingenuous for talking about the YouTube stream. How it went down that week. You yelled at the producers, and I was like, well, he's disingenuous because it happened before.
Oh. Okay.
And that's when you basically wished that I was, split in half by
Not
a
a
dildo.
not a great take, but yeah.
And then basically
Split up by what?
A dildo?
A dildo.
Strap on.
Yeah.
Oh, well, sure.
We
We
got
know,
it.
right. We know that. Yeah.
So you
How's
wished
the
that
babysitter
upon
feel about that when your wife brings it out and slaps you around with it? Is that okay?
She doesn't usually see it.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, good.
She tries to keep it hidden.
Good.
But then the reason you got mad at Snell is because he basically said he should have had the producer job. Pretty.
Snell thought he should have had it?
Yeah, I think. It was
No,
that whole
Snell's
thing
thing
about.
was like, well, they never reached out to me about during the producer search.
Right.
Oh.
Which is like,
Who, us?
You. Are you?
I was supposed to reach out to Steve Snell?
That was the take at the time, I believe.
Oh, okay. He'd do a great job. Jesus Christ. Anyway.
But then you got mad at me about being disingenuous, and then
What was disingenuous? I don't understand.
Again, because you yelled at these guys for the YouTube stream fucking up.
But you must have been doing that to prove some point about something else, though. It wasn't just on its own, right?
I was just saying that, yeah, because it was a big topic that week, and
I
these
gotcha.
guys were getting shit on, and I'm like, well,
Right.
it happened with Cullinane all the time. You never yelled at Cullinane, so
Right.
double standard.
I gotcha.
I mean, very, very boring, very not.
Sure.
Like, of all the things I've said in my life, one of the most boring. But for
saying
whatever
a
reason,
lot.
you honed in on that and just, kicked the shit out of me. I think then you got more mad at me than you actually got at Daver because you thought I was kind of protecting Daver.
Yeah, I mean, I just think I like.
I
David.
get it was a
Yeah.
little.
I like David. I just think he's a pussy. But there are people like it. That's not even a bad thing. There are just people in the world who aren't built for the fight. That's all. He's a nice guy. I wish him well.
Nice guy.
What else?
Anyway, I don't remember where that started.
Neither do I.
Did you reach out to Danny to come in, or did he reach out?
I reached out to Danny. He hadn't been in a while. I like Danny. Yeah,
appreciate that.
Somebody has to do it. The fucking producers aren't doing it.
We do that.
They can't even friggin' fix the Rumble. People are telling me Rumble's a disaster.
That's more of a. I've reached out to try and.
It's a New York issue?
Find solutions.
Are you saying it's a New York issue or no?
I think it's a. It's not just an us issue here.
At the company, you mean?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. If you say so.
Yeah,
What else?
I've looked into it.
What else?
Actually, I heard Danny's first interaction on the show ever. It was the Jamaican Irish accent phone call. I don't know if you remember that.
No.
You're not going to remember this.
No. What are you talking about?
It's fucking awful.
Do you remember this?
I don't know.
I do.
Is it bad?
It's horrible.
Even by your standard?
Even by my standards.
It's incredible.
I don't know the exact show.
Didn't I call Mutt as Danny from Billerica?
It was Mutt. Yeah.
That's how it came about.
But that's me calling Mutt.
No, Danny called into Mutt as an Irish.
No, I called into Kirk. Kirk called Mutt. With
That's
the Irish
me
Jamaican.
calling into Mutt.
No.
Well, play it. Let's hear it.
Is it? Let me see.
I have no. Was this on this show or was this on?
It was brought up on.
Where'd you get this from, Coleman? You didn't find this on your own.
I did. I'm listening back.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Let me see where it is. I'll take a minute.
You see, Jerry Seinfeld went on a podcast and he was talking about Howard Stern.
You say he's a great interview or something?
No, he actually.
What do you say? Seinfeld's been fucking everywhere.
Yes,
Jesus.
but we're better than him now.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
Howard is interesting. Howard is a great interviewer, but comedy chops. I mean, can we speak candidly?
Sure.
No. Well, he got Rob.
Well, he gets serious,
and Robin
too.
Oh, this is him with
a
Spade and
part of
Spade
how-
and Carvey.
Dana Carvey on Fly on the Wall.
All right, go ahead.
That's actually decent.
They're
Yeah,
all
live-
great,
guest
but
relying.
let's face it.
Let's
been
be
out,
honest.
He's been outflanked by some and yourselves, I would say, is absolutely. This show is a comedy podcast. This is the best one on the air.
So he was saying that Howard's not really. He's kind of been.
Well, certainly, he's not funny anymore. Coleman's
Taking over.
searching frantically for this thing. I don't even know what he's doing.
Not
Taking
really
over.
a brave take.
Yeah,
Say.
yeah.
And then apparently he came out and apologized and said
He
Howard-
did?
Yeah.
What a pussy. What
loser.
a pussy.
What do you have, Coleman? What are we doing here?
I'm trying to find the exact spot where it is.
What is it?
So
I thought it was Danny calling into Mutt.
Did you ever
as a
call Mutt's
prank
show
phone
as a
call.
prank phone call?
I did not.
Okay.
You did.
So that's me calling.
I called this show with an Irish brogue as Danny and Billerica.
Gotcha.
Because after you invented the character Danny and Billerica,
Sure.
I realized, hey, my name's Dan and I live in Billerica.
There you go.
I mean, fucking.
Coleman, can you get anything right?
Moment.
I fully thought that was Danny. It sounded like Danny doing an Irish accent.
I mean, I
How
guess,
would that even sound like?
I guess we sound. Should we
Yeah.
do an Irish
I don't know
accent?
what you're talking about. Do you have the sound?
I'm looking for it. I don't know exactly.
Why don't you
where
have it if you want? If you're gonna play it?
Well, I just thought of it because I listened to this recently.
Oh, but why wouldn't you? Okay.
I just didn't grab it in the moment I was driving.
So I think
He's here today. Oh, God.
I think I called in. I think it was the Friday before Labor Day weekend, 2020.
Okay.
Because I was actually driving down Concord Road in Billerica. I passed Kirk Road during my phone call, and I remember trying to make a joke about how I was driving by Kirk Road. But how the fuck would you know that? It was. I mean, it was terrible.
Right off of Route 3.
Right? Yeah.
You're not going to find
Yes.
it.
I know where that is. Yes.
I'm right down towards the Bedford line there.
Oh, down that road by the school
on Concord. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good spot.
Yeah.
You're not going to find
They're always doing construction around there, though.
Oh, it's fucking
Yeah.
brutal. So Middlesex Turnpike, that's been going on since
Forever.
2017.
It's like Lexington. It never stops. It fucking never stops.
It's awful.
Where are you playing on Monday, Kirk?
Why would I tell you that? I don't want people around. I just want to have a quiet round of golf.
Sorry, I asked.
If you and me, would you tell you?
No.
You could lie.
That's I'm playing Augusta on Monday. We're flying down.
Is it a private course? Let me ask you that.
No.
Okay.
But obviously it's a tournament. It's shut down.
Just
that
a
day.
scramble.
It's a Monday.
Yeah, just a scramble.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. How's that going, Coleman?
Horrible.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to find it. Honestly, the descriptions back then were not great.
Wow.
It's a shot at your king.
Yeah, it is.
Steve Robinson show?
Not time stamped.
Wow.
I hate to say it's going to be really disappointing if he finds it.
I'm sure it will be. What else you got?
It really is. It's nothing.
Right, moving on. What else?
So gaming with Gus last week. Obviously, he had a $500 super chat. That's
right.
going to no one.
Yeah. We'll go with Dave. Yeah.
To get around that, now he just on the bottom of it, he just says, just super chat, Venmo me at Andrew Augustus.
Is this on our YouTube page?
Yes.
Okay. Whatever. We can do that. Okay. Is that your news?
That was my gaming with Gus news.
Okay. Good. Was that on last night?
Yes. It was.
It's him and John.
We're playing Minecraft.
Him and who?
John from Scranton.
Oh, Jesus. People are watching this?
I can't imagine that.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
I tuned in for a little bit.
You did? Was it terrible or?
Yeah, but I think it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I think so.
I like those guys. You know,
So do I. Oh, they're good
I don't mind
guys.
stuff like that, background noise.
I agree.
Speaking of, did you listen to Drips yet? Episode 10?
I have not. I listened to Shaq sing this one. I will listen. How was it?
Excellent. I mean,
Drippy.
What do they have to say? What
as
are they talking about?
drippy as it gets. So I fell asleep listening to it as you're supposed to. And
Sure,
I
it's a
finished
job.
this morning. Kind of my main couple takeaways. Number one, apparently John from Warren's not a big points guy, like a loyalty guy. Shout out Robbie V.
What do you mean?
Like he doesn't stick with one brand of hotel or
Oh, he
rental
doesn't.
car yeah,
okay.
which shocked me.
He travels a lot now.
That's what I'm saying.
You better
He's
you better figure that out.
Yep.
He's throwing his points away. So
You should still stay at the Hilton. They'll stay at the Marriott. They'll stay at the whatever.
yeah, that's what it sounds like. And
I'm a Marriott guy. Got to
Me
do
too.
it. You just get the points. It's stupid.
executive platinum or titanium platinum, whatever, for life. So
You are?
yeah,
How'd you get that?
big fucking deal.
Where were you traveling?
Yeah, everywhere.
Your old job or this job?
Navy and then my old job.
Oh, yeah,
and then this job too. But I used to go to California a lot and stay in.
What does that get you now? This status?
Early check-in.
Yeah, late
Is this
checkout.
nice? You said Marriott or Hilton?
Marriott. Yeah.
You're above me.
But it's pretty good. I get pretty much the early late checkouts are the best. And then if you really get stuck for a room, you can kind of do like an emergency breakthrough and throw your dick on the
really?
table and
Hey, how you
sometimes
doing?
take a reservation. Yeah.
You said you're a platinum?
What's the highest? It's titanium.
Ambassador Elite is the highest.
So I do not have ambassador. That's like crazy. So
That's if you spend 100+ nights per year.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I'm platinum elite. I'm below you.
Yeah, sorry.
God damn it.
But I looked. I've spent.
It also says, by the way, I've stayed there. They're not right. It says 2024 total nights I've spent at the Marriott 59.
So do you have the credit card?
That is definitely not true.
Do you have the Marriott credit card?
No.
Okay. Because I have that, and then sometimes it counts nights.
Okay.
It counts the nights.
59 nights. Why would
Not to turn this into Drips Junior here.
This-
but
yeah.
Where I blew it was I was not a member during the case because I booked rooms for me and Steve at that courtyard in Clemson. Probably, I don't know, 30 nights there each. So
The biggest thing's the points, because my in-laws will come up and they'll stay at the courtyard on Concord, and I could just use points.
Oh, yeah.
And it's,
Yeah.
not because we never go on vacation, so I just got a bunch of points that
it's a magnificent
I
area.
could use. It's beautiful.
Why do people stay there?
I don't know, but it's packed a lot.
Really?
Yeah. I just because it's
There's a ton of business around there.
A lot of business.
That's
so
true.
I think you get some of the Burlington,
that's true.
carryover, and then
that's true.
Even some people coming in, like there's not really too much in Chelmsford. And
Yeah.
that kind
Like
of
American Express, like you just use it. You get your points. I don't get what people. I tried to buy my car last time with just use the American because I'm going to pay it. Might as well just get the points.
Yeah. Charge it, pay it.
Yes,
get the
if you're going to pay
move
it, why
on.
wouldn't you? That's what I don't get. I mean, Justin has tremendous credit card debt, but that's different.
A
Do
lot
you have a
of
credit card or no?
No.
You don't?
No.
Yeah, you struck me as a guy who would not have a credit card.
Average credit card debt's over $15,000 per American.
It's a great scam. That's my dad always said. He's like, just pay your credit card bill.
Dad was so right.
That's my thing, Justin. If you're going to pay it, you might as well have it.
Yeah, I just like using my debit card.
Just
You get anything for it?
No.
No.
Well, that was another discussion on the drips, actually, and I don't want to steal their
No,
thunder.
a spin-off of the drips here. Yeah.
But I'm auditioning.
Sure. Oh,
Third chair.
you could be on there, yeah.
Yeah. And basically, they were going through like, well, if you put something on your card, if you put something on, February 1st for $20, as long as you pay it off before your payment date, do you pay any interest? And the answer should be no.
No.
Yeah.
If
But
you wait until
neither one of them knew
Right.
that, which I
Right.
again, I feel like they're financially minded. They would.
It's a little strange they wouldn't know that between the two of them. A little weird.
Yeah.
Also, Pat Ford's kid said his first swear.
Oh.
What the fuck?
He did?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's not good. How old's a kid?
2.
That's bad. It seems they're saying around him. Yeah.
And his kid's tackling other kids at daycare.
That's not good.
So
That's not good.
He's got that wild Pat Ford energy.
That's true. I was leaving the other day. Yesterday's show? No. The Mike
Yes,
show.
that was Tuesday show.
Tuesday show. I go take a piss after the show, and like Justin's whole life is just bits. Like we're walking out, and Justin and Mike are walking down the hall, and Justin's like, "Hey, Mike, do you wanna?" What'd you say to him?
Are you interested in a Star Wars balloon or a Darth Vader
Oh,
balloon?
I heard this.
Yeah.
I cringed.
So fake. Such a. Do you think Mike's interested in that? No. Then why are you doing that to him?
Because I ask him all the time.
But you know I was there, did you?
No, you
No.
scared me. Because
Yeah.
you were like waiting outside. I turned around and you just
I heard it. I was like, "What are you doing?" Just like, I don't know.
It's funny.
I think Mike finds it endearing though. He likes to.
I think so.
You're
think
so
so.
silly, Justin.
That is true. They have quite the partnership.
Me and Mike in 10 years will have our own podcast together. It'll be sweet.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
I hope
We're
so.
both going to be blind. It's going to be awesome.
That's true.
Will Craig produce?
No, I'll produce it.
Produce and co-host. That's pretty good, Justin.
Yeah, I'll be blind.
You can do that. What else do you guys have?
You see, RFK Jr. has like some worm in his head that's like eating part of his brain.
Fucking Kennedys, man. They got holes in their heads all the time.
What is that?
Jesus.
Does it go through like your ear?
No, it's he ate like some sort of pork.
Really? Is it true? Because he's a wacko. Is it actually true? I don't believe. He's like Aaron Rodgers. I don't believe anything he says. No?
I saw that headline.
It's a wild take to have a worm eating my head right now.
Does it bother anybody else in Mutt listens to Alex Jones? That really bothers me. Because he's so dumb. He's being indoctrinated by somebody dumb, and he's dumb.
Well, it has to be because he lost his job and he's just all this free time, and he's just like, "How do I kill a day?" Well, Alex Jones for an hour a day.
But guys like Alex Jones build their empire on people like Mutt.
Yes, a lot of times like people get into far right-wing conspiracy theories after they go through like a serious life event, like losing a job or a big breakup. 'cause
Or it's like somebody like people like soap operas because they have nothing to do, or old people buy this stuff at night on TV because they have nothing to do. Like it's the same thing. It's a cousin of it. I'm worried about him. Yeah, I'm concerned.
Yes, it's absolutely real.
And Montate's like, yeah, the only thing you screwed up was the Sandy Hook thing. I'm like, that's a pretty big miss.
It's only $1 billion.
Yeah, I don't think you get back from that one. Like, you don't get a, he's like, got 9/11 right. I'm like, and I looked up, I'm like, no, he didn't. Like, not really.
Yeah, that one's been brought up a lot. I mean, he mentioned, I think, planes crashing into buildings the year before or something.
Great. Like, okay. Yeah, but I mean, like,
it's not that crazy of a thing to make up.
No, it's just, it's
you
concerning.
throw enough shit at the wall, something sticks.
Of course.
Exactly.
If you know anything like...
But guys like Coleman, but you watch it too. You're as dumb as they are.
I saw that one video.
Like guys like
I don't
Coleman
watch
are
them.
born to be indoctrinated because they're young, they're stupid, and they just kind of stare at it like, oh, I didn't realize that. It's like when I saw JFK the first time, I was like 16. It's like, oh my God, this is crazy. All these kids. It's like, no, the guy, Jim Garrison's a wacko. But you didn't know that when you were a kid. But I got older and got smarter. Guys like Coleman and Mutt.
I don't listen.
Who are linked, ironically, you two are linked together in this.
Well, I think he listens regularly. I do not.
So do I. I don't think he's listening to Moneyball anymore. He's listening to Alex Jones.
He just goes to bed to Alex Jones.
Yeah, that's
Oh, you think Moneyball's just...
Like, Montate's a moron. Right? I love the guy, but he's a moron.
He's great, but-
yeah.
It was funny when he goes, he's like, yeah, you might not agree with like his Sandy Hook things, but Kirk, he's pretty entertaining.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't know. See, I find Montante entertaining talking about that shit. I don't find Alex Jones.
No, Montante's aware of the stupidity of it.
Yeah, he's laughing the whole
correct.
time.
Yeah, yeah. But
Funny's funny.
That's funny.
My concern is that Mudd is going to get indoctrinated by this stuff, and it's going to be at these rallies and all that stuff.
Well, he did mention yesterday. He was like, hey, I mean, Justin was right a couple of months ago that he was going through something. He was going through a downtime, and he's like, but I'm out of it now, which is always like, whenever you say you're out of it, you're really not out of it.
Yeah, when you show up in his studio with a jockey outfit.
And Mutt's like way too on and happy. You know he's depressed underneath. It's a lot of work. When he gets in the car, I watch him walk in his car and his jockey outfit and sit down. Like, that's sad.
Well, yeah, it's like
this is not good.
Picturing him sitting in his car.
He took his hat off and put it in like the driver's seat. Then just took his car.
Honest day's work.
Yeah.
I want good things for Mutt.
So do I, but he's a loser.
I think he needs to coach.
not a loser.
He needs to be a basketball coach. He needs that extra thing.
He's not going to be the player coach of this team. Well, not even that. Like I said, even his dreams, he's not successful yesterday.
the junior varsity.
Yeah, he can't even be a varsity coach.
I will say, like, I coach a freshman high school hockey team, and it's nice that, like, the varsity coach just leaves me alone. Like, I just have the team. It's my team. We get to do what we want. So that
to do with anything.
I'm just saying, like, for Mutt,
Why is
that'd be
everything
good
about
for
you?
him. I was just saying, I was turning it into saying that Mutt
That's
could
his
have
dream,
it.
though. But he's not going to get that job. Who's going to hire him?
Because he doesn't want to be varsity because you have all the other headaches coming along. JV is just, it's like that. It's like easy going. You might have one parent being like, why isn't my kid playing? Well, your kid sucks. Sorry.
That's what you say to the parents?
I don't speak to parents. That's my rule.
Okay. Well,
So they'll be like, hey, I'm
guy Joe here.
Hey, I'm Timmy's mom. You're just like,
I shake her hand. I go, pleasure to meet you. She goes, oh, and I'm like, yeah, that's great. And I walk away.
Do you have a question about anything you want to answer?
I mean, listen, if they come up to me and talk to me, I'll talk to them. But I tell the kids,
You just violated your rule. What
I
happened
know
to this rule, Joe?
Well, they come up to me. Like, I try and stay by myself, but what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, you're not an outgoing guy, talking guy at all. I'm sure you just stay by yourself. You don't bother these
This is
people.
freshman hockey. Fucking leave me alone. Do your job.
I just tell the kids, I go, listen, this is, to prepare you for the next step. I don't want to talk to your parents. If you have a problem, talk to me.
How'd you guys do this year?
We made it to our championship game.
That's good.
Yeah, we did lose, but it was good. We were a freshman team playing JV team, so we did pretty good.
Impressive.
Yeah.
But Mutt's like, I'll teach. It's like, get to school for that. He's like, oh, accelerated program. What?
Well, could he do like
50 years old?
Could he do a meter type thing?
Yeah, he could, but that's not a full-time job.
That's
I mean,
barely a job.
yeah, I mean, that's like a little bit of...
I got an A.
Yeah, and it's also not like a...
Hey, thanks for coming to class today.
Yeah, not going to hire maybe a full-time professor at a college at this point.
well, he was also like, I'll be the cool guy who's like, we're watching NCAA tournaments.
Yeah, what are you doing?
No class today. It's the tournament.
I'm worried. I'm officially worried.
I'm worried too. Like when we reached out, we were like, hey, are you free this week to come? And he's like, Kirk doesn't want me in 2 weeks in a row.
Oh, Jesus.
And it's like, Mom, people love you on Kirk Minihane Show.
I don't know about
Some
that,
people.
but...
I love Mutt in the show.
Yeah, I think less Mutt's probably better.
No,
Once a month or something.
You don't
Yeah, we'll
believe
see.
that.
We'll see how he plays on this team, too. I do think it's something I did that he'll be too cool for. Like, he'll be like, I can't go every week because I'll look like a loser. It's like, he's afraid to dive in. That's the thing with Mutt. Just jump in. We're a team.
Who's going to be the person to take it the most serious, other than you?
Oh,
I'm going to be very serious about this.
Yeah, I was going to say Coleman's going to I was thinking like if there was the horse thing between Mutt and Coleman, like Coleman would have no humor attached to it.
That's already gone now with this league. Though.
There's
it's like
no
the weight
beef.
loss challenge or whatever. It's just gone. It doesn't even happen.
We do need to do a weigh-in at 100 days just to see them gain weight. Just,
Sure. I mean, you guys admit you've given up on the diet.
No.
Justin, but you didn't really do a diet. You were just like, I'm going to eat less calories.
But you're not as concerned about the 100 weight loss you were 3 weeks ago.
Correct, but it's
right.
I want to say 3 weeks ago.
Whatever. But you know what I mean. It's over. You agree it's over, right?
No, that doesn't make sense.
Why? I just said it's over.
So it's over. So the bets are null and void.
Yeah, I told you. I told Whitney. Whitney and I were like, we're done with this.
Mutt is
calling in.
Oh, okay, great. Get ready for this bit. Oh. Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
I was.
Oh, you just hung up.
Is that the bit?
What did he want? Call him back.
Was that
You gotta be kidding me.
Justin, as a filler, what did you eat yesterday?
What did I eat yesterday? I had Subway.
That's definitely healthy.
What'd you want?
Hello.
Yes. What did you want? The fuck? One more try. I'm not doing a bit with him. What is he doing?
What is this a cry for help?
Hi, this is Mike. I can't get to my phone right now.
No. So fucking annoying. This is life with him, though. It just doesn't stop.
Definitely wasn't on our end because.
No, he called in, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. Who knows? What else? You get ready for this dumb show?
But no, I think all beef out the door with Mutt on the same team, though.
Okay, good. I was concerned about that. All beef out the door.
All beef out the door.
Okay, good.
It's all about
We need 3 more guys. We got some size issues, too.
I was going to say, who's your big guy?
Lords.
This is also 18-plus league. We could get some young guns out there.
God.
Harmon said he's in.
The Be a Man guy?
Yep.
He's 90 years old.
He said he would be the Carl Malone of the team.
Yeah, I bet.
He would throw elbows. Like, he'd get the rebound.
It's
in some ways, he'd be like Carl Malone.
We gotta.
What?
You can't be saying you're going to be the Carl Malone.
Be careful with that. Justin handled that.
Kevin from Bristol also said, I won't speak. I
No,
just want to
that's
play.
a no.
Play in
silence. That's a no. That's a no.
Kirk, if you
Can you imagine how
if
bad
you
he
had
must
me,
be?
I'm telling you, beanbag wrong.
I would play if you had me.
Joe, we'll have you on the maybe list.
I like the idea of Mick's cousin Christian.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, sure. If Mick
again,
wants to
height.
play. I like guys who are involved with the show. Like, it should be a show team. You know what I mean? Like,
I
you guys are
agree.
here, so that's fine. But, like, I don't want to bring in some ringer who played college. It's no fun.
Right, Robbie V is pretty good, but he
is?
He was a little far. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Will he play?
He's got height.
I think the distance might be an issue.
So disgusted with Coleman. I don't know if he'll ever show
More
his
in a
face.
month if he doesn't play.
That's true. I talked to him this morning. He's legitimately mad, Coleman. And
There's no humor involved in that phone call.
I could
It's
sense
very
it,
on
yeah.
Robbie V
He was
moment.
the number one Cole man, and
He's out.
You've always had his back, and you even mentioned him in your, I thought, very good battle rap after that. But
Yes,
yeah.
people like that battle rap.
I thought it was.
Well,
You gave it
yeah,
like a
that's
C plus. I think it was at least a.
It was pretty good.
B plus.
That's Coleman's voice, though. It's just the worst.
Last time I couldn't use
You can't
my
win.
voice.
You can't
yeah.
win.
It got derailed with, is this live or not?
Right,
Agreed.
right,
Mutt
right.
fucked it up.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
knew he was losing, and he stopped.
Call him back. What is he doing?
Second verse was great. Third verse went down a little bit.
What is he doing? Did he call you by mistake?
He said he couldn't
called
hear.
and
That's
then-
what he said the second time.
Hello.
What are you doing? Why did you just call earlier?
I had to restart my phone. I could not hear you guys at all. I listened to Alex Jones once. It was on Tucker Carlson. He's number one. Stop saying I listen to fucking Alex Jones all the time.
What are you doing? What are you doing right now?
Right now, I just turned my lawnmower off. I just went to Home Depot. Got some. We have tons of poison ivy. I don't know if Danny's and Billerica's dealing with this, but poison ivy, poison oak everywhere. My wife has awful poison oak right now. So that's
Think it went from
spray this stuff
Johnson
all
to
over it.
Billerica? You think it's like a Merrimack Valley?
It's fully. Yeah, Merrimack Valley in general, bad.
You think Westford
Bad,
has
bad,
it?
bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad right now in Tewksbury.
I
Yeah,
gotta watch it.
Westford Academy heard it's very bad. Down in the fields in Billerica, yeah.
I'm mowing my lawn this weekend. Matt. Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah, I was just be careful. Turn the mower off to call. She keeps saying, "Listen to Alex Jones."
You do.
I don't. And number two,
You sound like him now.
I'll get ahead of this now, and I'll take all the shit. Put it on me. It's my fault. When you said basketball, I thought you meant summer league basketball. I cannot commit during the spring with 4 sports going on right now every single Thursday.
Here we go.
It's not happening. It ain't happening. It ain't happening.
Justin, see? This is my point, Justin. Goodbye. This is my point, Justin. See? This is my point.
You can't help someone if they don't want to be helped.
No.
When did you say summer league?
I mentioned that as a possibility yesterday.
It's
yeah.
spring summer league. Like that's what it is.
But also, like your kids are gonna be playing sports in the summer too. You know, that's gonna happen.
It's at night.
Okay, it doesn't have to be at every game. I understand that, but like I'm not gonna be. For instance, the trivia championship is on a Thursday night in Chicago. I'll be there. I'm not gonna play the game that night. That's the way it is.
Right.
I got us.
Huh?
I got us.
Oh, great.
Also, maybe toughen up your kids a little bit. You don't have to go to every single game.
No, you should go to every game. I'm with him on that one.
Don't go to your girl's 5Ks.
Yeah,
either.
true.
You want to play golf? You got to play golf.
But join the league, and if you miss 3 games out of 10, you miss 3 games out of 10.
There's 6 games.
That's
Plus
all there
playoffs.
is?
Plus play.
Are we going to have games where you have like 2 guys there? I hate
hope
teams like
not.
that.
I hope not.
We
Yeah,
can't
if you're
have
in,
that.
you got to commit. Like that's the thing.
Yes.
We can't have that kind of team. We can't. So this is Waltham,
Belmont.
Belmont.
Yeah.
All right, I can do that.
Pat,
I can do that.
Pat Bev's a free agent.
That's true. That's true.
And he's willing to drive overnight. So
Yeah, it'd be good to have him. He's over 30.
Could throw balls.
Oh, this is 18 plus, right?
18 plus.
Throw balls at the fans.
That's true. All right, so there's a chance we'll be playing on a week from tonight.
I guess so. I'm going to check the registry right after today.
All right, Justin, you ready for this?
Oh yeah, I'll get my crock pot going.
Don't want a crock pot.
I'll bring sandwiches.
7 to 10?
You won't
Yeah,
bring shit.
it's a little late.
But obviously
Sorry,
the games aren't
Justin.
7,
I'll bring
so
the
we
sandwiches.
will have a set time.
Yes.
So we play the first or second game, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it'll bounce around, I assume.
Right. All right. Okay. All right. We're in. We're in.
Let's go.
Anything else from you boys? Danny, have you any more notes or no? A couple more minutes.
So the whole, and I know you want to get too much into politics, but
I don't.
The whole Stormy Daniels thing.
I don't know anything about it.
The fact that there
She was
was
in
a porn
pornography.
star, but the fact that there was a porn star testifying about a one-night stand with a president, in a courtroom. It just doesn't that seem surreal? Like the fact that it's
Yes.
It almost seems like that should be getting more press.
I agree, but it's so goofy that people don't know what to do with it. Trump is so goofy. The whole thing's so story's so nuts. I don't care about this trial. I think it's bullshit. Like it's not. He's not going to go to jail.
I agree with that,
but at the same time, I mean, Bill Clinton had to testify about not having.
Different.
That was in the Oval Office.
Also wasn't a trial.
Oh, okay. I didn't really know.
Yes. So why'd you talk about that?
I thought it would be a relevant example.
But if you know it before you speak. No?
I guess I thought it would be
Okay, go ahead,
relevant.
Dan. What else? Jesus Christ.
So,
you glad you brought that up now?
No.
Okay, good.
Not at all. With all the traveling you've been doing lately, I know you're not a big flyer.
No.
So how are you handling that? I mean,
I just assume
suck it up.
maybe I
and
get on
go.
the plane to when it lands. I think it's going to crash the whole time.
Yeah.
Just white knuckle it.
No pills or anything to relax.
Can't
you?
do that, so I don't do any of that. No.
Oh yeah,
no.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Not a lot. It's okay. No, it's not a lot. It's not a lot of fun. I don't. Are you a nervous flyer?
Not really, but I get sick of it. You know, it gets old.
I just don't like the fact that like you can survive a car crash when you're 30,000 feet in the air, controlled by this pilot.
Well, and especially what's happening these days. I mean, another Boeing plane fell out
Yes,
of the air the other day.
right.
2 Boeing whistleblowers have
Dead.
died.
Right.
Yeah, it's getting it's air travel.
Coleman was a
now.
whistleblower. Kill him. Right, Coleman? Like I'm with you though. I look at them all getting this plane. I'm like, why do I trust these dummies? I don't know. I get very nervous.
I don't love it. How do you handle the pooping though? Like
on the plane?
Yeah,
I've never defecated in an airplane in my life.
But how do you ensure that you don't have to? Like, do you go Imodium?
My body
or-
shuts down on the plane. Like it's aware that I'm not going to shit. It's just one of those things. I think it's very. Yeah, I'll get up and pee a couple of times. I do like to walk on the plane. I would stretch out, but no, I wouldn't. I don't think I've ever pooped on the plane. What do you do?
I try not to, but
Yeah.
if it's an emergency, you just you got to go. You got to go. But
I've been lucky.
I usually take Imodium ahead of time. Just
Really?
it's
I'm pretty
it's longer than 3
scheduled
hours. I
way-
typically am, but
Yeah,
you just never know.
Yeah.
Changes in the air. I think your bowels, they like your.
My body shuts down.
Well, you basically become dehydrated as soon as you
Right.
the
Really? I didn't know
cavern pressurizes and whatnot. That's why like if you drink on a plane, it usually has more of an effect too.
Right. But no trips, I don't think, till the trivia, which is next month. So
Chicago's not the worst flight though either.
no, I just hate fucking O'Hare.
What's that from Boston? 2 hours.
Like 2:30.
Yeah.
O'Hare stinks though. Takes an hour to get to downtown from the airport. It's the worst airport. One of the worst. Fucking hate it.
And then you don't have Uber, so you're just going all taxi.
Well, somebody Ubers for me. I get it. I just go, yeah, I don't. I don't have Uber. I don't have any of that stuff. I don't even know how to do it. I wouldn't know how to do it.
Get it on your phone.
Yeah, but I don't have money in there. How do you do it?
Just connect a card.
We'll connect you up.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
You take your card info and you
Right.
put it in the app, and then your card is connected.
You could also get like a gift card too. You can
Yeah.
get, like, go to like CVS and get like a $200 Uber gift card, plug it into your phone, and then you have.
I
Like,
just hit the phone with it, like they do with the
Yep.
tap thing now.
Yep.
Really?
Nope. But
Oh fucking! What are you talking about? A gift card for Uber?
Yeah.
Yeah.
do you want an Uber gift card? I can get you an Uber.
No,
gift
I
card.
don't
Yeah,
want
but
an Uber
you
gift
made
card.
it this far without it. I'm not saying you
Yeah,
need
I
it.
don't. Like, I don't know. People do it for it. They just show up. I don't know.
Because you're not usually traveling. I mean, you're with somebody that can.
Yeah, or they just say to somebody, "Hey, get this." I don't know. No, do you guys all have Uber?
Yeah. And
It's
Lyft.
great.
Lyft. I use Lyft.
Lyft?
Yeah, he looks like a Lyft guy.
Yeah. I don't have
Sometimes it's
Grubhub.
cheaper.
I don't have Uber. I don't have Venmo. I don't have that
Yeah,
stuff.
these are all great
You'd like
things.
Venmo.
you get free $80 a month for Uber Eats
You do?
for Barstool. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Totally free.
Yeah, like through the company.
Oh, that's great.
That's great. That's
Like
one
one-
meal,
it's like
but
this
it's
has-
something.
Yeah.
Didn't Colleen order Chateau? It's like $70 for three
Yeah,
meatballs
yeah.
once? Yeah.
It's as soon as you start
crazy.
tagging on the tip, and even if you're
wild.
like an Uber Eats premium, you don't have a delivery fee, but then they have a admin
Yeah.
fee, and then you get to tip the guy, and
Jesus.
yeah, but it can come in handy, especially if you're traveling.
There you go. All right. Boys, good to see you. Welcome here anytime. We're back tomorrow with Mike and Gilroy, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else from you guys?
Nope.
Unnamed.
Anything from you boys? Unnamed in about 5 minutes. Yeah. No,
I was
you're
going to
good.
throw out one quick little. It's a little sad, but did you hear about the police sergeant that passed away when he got hit by the excavator?
in Billerica?
Yeah, Sergeant Taylor.
Very sad.
But one nice note is that actually the Greg Hill Foundation started a fundraiser, and they've raised over $50K for him.
That's good. It's fantastic. Good.
Way to end the show on.
Yeah, gee, thank you. Greg Hill and a dead police officer. Great job.
Thank you,
Danny.
Greg Hill.
Nobody, Jesus, it's a real tragedy. It's Danny. God, why couldn't it have been him? Right?
Yeah.
No.
Who would do
That's very
Quantum
nice.
Kirk?
That's very nice. Very, very. That's a terrible story. I do hate seeing that. So but it's 50 grand is a good thing. Yeah, the Greg Hill Foundation, while probably shady, does do some good things. Anything else from you boys?
Good.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow with Mike and Gilroy.